Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Sunday. So glad you're with us today. Okay, what a show. What a show. It is so good. It's our countdown to Black Friday, as you know. We don't see you on Mondays or Tuesdays, so you got a couple days left to shop this sale, and it doesn't get any better. We've got 10% off every last thing you shop for, every last thing you purchase, every request you have. Oh, and I'm hoping we get a lot of those requests today. Now, I've got a lineup for you. It's something. We've got the largest tanzanite. I brought it out, the Heart of the Ocean, our version, the TVON version, which is even better because you know they used a sapphire in that, or tanzanite, but they did, again, not have blue wing block tea at that time. So we're very excited to have our Museum Reserve heart-shaped 3164 in a heart-shaped tanzanite that is going to go out the door today. Why? Because it's 10% off, and that's going to save you a bunch of money. We also have huge earrings in tanzanite, but there's something for everybody today. I really do believe that. We've got some tansy drop earrings. We've got a yellow diamond that's my own personal favorite as far as mountings go, and I just like what you guys like because as a host, you like what people like, right? I really love to bring you classics that are tried and true favorite mountings, pieces that are universal in their appeal. That's what we're going to bring you today. In a yellow diamond, we also have a very large tanzanite. It is not the 31 karat independent, it's an 11 karat 44, but it is going to be the greatest value we have seen yet. I thought I set a record yesterday and Friday night in Museum Reserve pricing. We're going to beat it today. Going to beat it. So we got a special way to get you started. And also there is a returning favorite, a 5-stone band. This is not, okay, calm down. It's not the 3.5 carat. The 3.5 carat is sold out. We'll probably never see that again. But I do have the bezel set, the ovals that are bezel set, and it's going to be our really good 1 carat 20. So it's really nice. It's a good size for everybody. Plus it makes the diamonds look like you're getting 1 carats each. So it looks like a 5 carat band, but you're only paying for a carat 20. And it's TVON, so you're really only paying for like 20 points. So it's great. So we've got that on the way. Plus there's a heart-shaped necklace. It's a yellow diamond in a heart shape. In a necklace, great giftable, I would say. And then there's also a blue zircon, one of our brand new. So we love this event because we can get you whatever you need to see, whatever you'd like to request, we'll bring it on out for you, assuming it's available. And then you get these great values. Now also, if you were with me yesterday morning, afternoon, we had some really special, well, one, tanzanite that was that really cool rough, we're calling like tanzanite, it's truly rough crystal. And so we're calling it freeform, but it's all unheated, yet it has a great color. I've got 3 more. They're a little smaller than what we saw yesterday, because yesterday was a 30+ carat. We're going to bring you the 13 karat stones right around that range, and they're in that same great setting with the 18 karat gold. So if you missed that one yesterday that went so quickly, we've got some more to show you. They're going to be a little bit more affordable because they're, less than half the size. So we have a lot to get to, and of course your requests are welcome any and all times. We've only got 3 hours. It goes by quickly, so make sure you get any and all requests in. We'll bring them out as soon as we get them, and we're actually going to start. I hope Shirley's watching. I'm just going to call that out now because I have begged to see if we've got sets to bring them all together in one show, but sometimes that doesn't always happen because we've got different vaults and different assortments of jewelry. I say Shirley because I know she's picked up the matching ring and the matching, it was the earrings. So I've got the pendant. Let's take a look at it. Just, gonna put it out there. It's our cameo, and it is a really special, the blue agate that matches all the rest of the set we've been seeing lately. And loving this one. And again, welcome in everybody. Happy Thanksgiving week. It's almost here. We're so glad you're with us because what a great shopping experience. And of course, we are giving you sale opportunities, the best of the best now. And here is 1120-138. And that's going to be our 10 by 12, one of a kind, blue agate cameo, diamonds all the way around it in that beautiful halo that really does look like, again, it's new. It's not like that vintage piece that's been used or worn, but it's still going to have that really gorgeous kind of Victorian era look. And it's a 12 by 10 is what I have here. So 12 by 10 on this one. And it is also 18 points in diamonds. So that's probably where the 18 came from. So 12 by 10 on the stone. We don't usually do carat weights on the blue agate or anything that's carved because it's really the artistry. It is the beauty and the same wistful design, this romance of this fabulous, look at how beautiful she is. And we'll put her upright as well. I know she's, it was just my best way to show you up close because I like to show you the details, but there's only one. It's going to be a blowout, and it's in the white gold, stays in the white gold, 18 points in diamonds. Want to get you a look at it from a distance, so you know what to expect measurement-wise. We're going to be without a light today as usual, so things are going to look a little dull and a little dark, but that's okay. So you know our quality, right? This one, diamonds all the way around it at 18 points. Here's the length of it. It's going to be 1 inch top to bottom, and I'll show it to you on the neckline so you can see it right over there. So that's pretty as that. Isn't that great with that texture you see of the blue agate? We'll go back up close and give you a great value. How about on this one? I don't know. Let's just make it happen. It's supposed to be $3,000. Who cares? We got a lot of jewelry to get through today, and I know that if you've had a busy week, well, listen, we are not here the next 2 days, so it really is. And I know that the next week gets real busy. We're all getting all real like, you know, prepped for the big holiday. So it may be your last call here to get these 10% off discounts and value. So this is where I really want you to, you know, think about what you need. We'll bring it on out. Let's make this $499 instead of $3 grand. And that means $50 extra off. So you get $449 at checkout for that fabulous piece right there. And only just that one. So that one's already gone. Congratulations. And then here we go with my next item. And we will also see a major diamond by the yard bracelet coming up after this, actually right now, because the kunzite is not polished yet or ready to go. So let me show this on the wrist if I can. Yeah, this is good. Look at this one. This is so fabulous. It is our one and only last call on this one. We're never making it again. Triple diamonds by the yard bracelet. Okay, so you've got this whole piece that is actually going to be really, I know that looks like, oh gosh, can I wear that? Is it going to like twist and tangle? And not at all. It doesn't do that because they're all soldered together. So when you have these rows and rows and rows of the triple row in the link style and the 3 rows in the diamonds, they're actually brought together so you have one easy to wear piece that does not twist, turn, tangle, or, you know, roll over itself. So 1114195 is the item number. Can't read a darn thing on this bag. So I don't know what's going on. Did it like get in the flood? I don't know, but it's just 72 points. Thank goodness for graphics that Tony's got plugged in there, because I can't read a darn thing. And that means we can make up a great price for you as well, which is 14 karat solid gold and a lot of it, 72 points in diamonds. They're all, look at that, really well done. It's going to have that great lobster claw closure as well. So really stunning. And yet only the one, that's our last call on this one. Great gifting idea because you're getting the 6 different sections of 3. So that really important look. And then of course, all that gold, and it's all in 14 karat in the white gold. These are 4 point each, by the way. So 4 points on each and every diamond. Here's what it looks like again from a distance, so you can see it on the wrist there to give you an idea of the size. I mean, it's about 3/4 of an inch wide, 7 inches long, and it means it's going to work for everybody and gives you that wide style without being like an oversized cuff or a big bangle, something that's really hefty. We're going to make it $999. That is our last one. Can I ask who got the cameo? Who was it? Was it Shirley? It was? Oh, wonderful. Yay. I'm so glad she was here. I don't have her phone number or contact. Otherwise, I would have called her in advance to make sure she missed it. But here, loyal customers who know. They don't miss a moment. So that's going to be $899 at checkout. So $899 and change if you like our triple row diamonds by the yard. It's like, again, what you would normally, I mean, we've done diamonds by the yard bracelets singularly where we just have one. And then you would need to create this look by buying 3. And, you know, that would be $3,000. How much more economical is it to just go ahead and spend $899 on one bracelet that gives you the look like you stack 3 together, and that's that. So, and they're all fabulous diamonds. I'll show it up close as well, just so you know. I think you know our VS diamonds inside out by this point in time, but look at that. All those great VS stones. Let me get a better grip. This one's obviously not going to sit on its own, but you can see here, front and back, you've got open bezels, so it's always going to look great. But I do want to recommend that you just take a good look at it before you put it on to make sure all those open bezels are sitting up front on the wrist, and then they'll stay that way once you fasten it. So unless it's really, really, really loose. If you had like a 5-inch wrist, yeah, that might turn. But if you've got anywhere around a 7-inch wrist, then that's going to be where they stay up front all the time. So that'll be $899 and change. Then I've got some really cool earrings here. They're Paraibas, they're studs, but we still amplified it a bit by giving it diamonds around them. So here is 112, 9129. We'll be moving quickly today because, well, I'm anticipating hopefully a request or 2. You know what I'd love to do, but I can only do it with your help? I would love to set like a world record for requests today. I think that would be so much fun, especially when we've got our biggest sale we see and the biggest discount we do. I think it'd be wonderful to just say, let's just have more requests than we've ever had in a 3-hour show before, which means that you just give us a call. And by the way, it's not complicated at all. You just give us a call. That's all you do. You give us a call. It doesn't need to be a specific item number either. It can be be anything you want to see in jewelry. It's all we carry is jewelry. All we carry is fine jewelry. So if you're asking for lab-grown diamonds, I don't have them. If you're asking for CZs, I don't have them. If you're asking for any kind of man-made stones, don't have those either. But if it is something in a natural stone, we can bring it out for you and we'll be glad to do so, and we will make that happen for you. So it's really simple and easy to make a request. You call in that number, you tell your operator what you want to see, we'll bring it on out if we have it, hopefully we do, and then you're on your way and you get that great discount, which is my discount and then your discount at 10% extra at checkoff. So it's just check out. Check off the list of the wish list, check out with the 10% off, and you are just really rocking out with the jewelry. And of course, a lot of these pieces, not everything, but a lot of pieces are going to go out tomorrow. Like for example, that DBTY, it stays in white gold. We don't have any sizing to do to it. It's a bracelet. So we put that in a box and send it out to you, and you're probably wearing it by the time you sit down for that turkey dinner on Thursday. So that's really exciting as well. But let's take a look at this. Paraíba earrings are here, and that is, yeah, the actual blue-green Paraíba, copper bearing and all. And you've got this sensational style. It's going to be that classic 43 points in the Paraíbas that are neon blue greens, 24 points in the diamonds as well. And then you get that 3/8 of an inch. That would be if they go top to bottom, north to south. You're seeing them rotated a bit here on the wheel. But as we come in closer, take a look at that. Ooh, how pretty. Aren't those great? So you get this really special look. Of course, it's one of the most expensive and important stones in the world. And I say expensive, that means normally. Not exactly with what I'm doing here today to make sure that it's going to be, look at that. There's the focus on that. You can see the neon glow there. And no doubt one of our very, very best. Oh, and by the way, you're getting a huge value. You can even change the gold color. By the way, the triple DBTY. DBTY times 3 is going to be still here right at the moment, so you can get that as well if you'd like to. But here is 43 points. Love that they're about quarter carat each, real close. 24 points in the diamonds. It is a centered post, I believe. Let me check. Yes, it is. Centered post, and they're going to be incredibly affordable for Paraíba or for any earring, to be quite honest with you. It is not often we see an earring with diamonds, no less, that is going to be this affordable. Here's what they look like from a distance on the hand. I will show you here what they're going to look like size-wise. We'll verify that they are indeed, yep, there they are, 3/8 of an inch there. You can see that, which is over a quarter of an inch in height. So you've got that great look. And what we're going to do is make sure, I'm going to show them on. So again, center post, you can wear them east, west, north, south, or however you like to. But here's a look at them on. And by the way, speaking of earrings, if we have earring lovers, we have some really, really, really incredible butterfly earrings today. They're very large yellow diamonds that make up a butterfly motif. So they're going to be here. We'll give those a quick flash a little later. So really important yellow diamonds. We don't usually do like the really important big diamonds in whimsical styles, but we've got one today. So that's the blue green. Look at how gorgeous they are from a distance. Now in this darker type of light here, where I'm just kind of crouching down to show them to you, you see that they are a little bit more blue than they appear up close, I would say. So something to think about there. Let's go ahead and give you another close-up here of the gorgeous earrings and make them, okay, $49.99 is not going to work. Sale, event, show, let's do it. We've got a couple hours to shop before, again, we're out for a couple of days. So this is where I really want you to take advantage of this value, and we will make the fabulous one pair of earrings only $999. They are an extra $100 off at checkout, so you get a big value there as well. And one for the ages. If you like Paraíbas or if you're ever trying to match up, I will say these would even match a lot of the Congolese blue greens that we've had. I know I'm thinking of an emerald cut that I had in the last few hours that would look great with those earrings. We've had some of our Congos, if your Congolese has blue and green, this would be a gorgeous match to it. So keep that in mind. And it's $8.99. Then, of course, all those fabulous Paraíbas that you have as well, going to be a really important way to go. So this is fantastic. So really special. And of course, we've got a kunzite coming up, a really cool solitaire style that is high-end designer and all of that. So we're going to show that to you as well. So really important. Okay. So that's going to be on the way, $9.99. And welcome in, everybody. I'm glad to see y'all with us. Oh, hi, Melody. Melody's here. She's got her Christmas tree up. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Holiday ready. That seems like I saw a lot of Christmas trees on cars yesterday. So it seems to be, why not? Thanksgiving's late this year. So why not decorate for Thanksgiving as well? And Tracy, she's got the cup of coffee for me. Tracy, I hate to tell you this, but my coffee was I drank my coffee about 4 hours ago. So I guess I'm ready for a second, although I only allow myself one a day. So yeah, I don't do two. I just do one a day. Will, are you the same way? One a day? Because I kind of saw that little That little nut, yeah, exactly. One a day, that's all I get. It's usually my after gym. That's what I do after the gym. I know most people be like, shouldn't you do it before the gym? You need a little energy. I do it after. It's like what motivates me to get through it. Then after a couple hours at the gym, then I'm like, okay, my happy time, my happy 10 minutes is my coffee afterwards. But oh yeah, on the weekends, oh no, it's a very early start on the coffee. But thank you, Tracy, nonetheless. She's got the coffee and the yogurt. Interesting combination, but okay. All right, little, yeah, acidic with your probiotics. All right, it works. Take a look at this. We've got our green pot of Evas. Who else is with us here? Melody's here, of course, and then, hi, Carrie. Hi, good morning to you. All right, so let's move on. We've got those for $9.99. Good to see everybody hanging out with us. It's a busy time, and of course, we've got so much great jewelry. If you need to have a little shopping break, whatever, if this is how you relax and unwind, if this is how you like to get your day started, or maybe your little, midday break. Kind of depends on where you live, right? We're just starting our day out here on a Sunday. You might be halfway through your day. It doesn't matter. We're just here for that shopping break when you need it. No, nothing soothes me like shopping. So here it is. This is our beautiful Kunzite solitaire, but then it has those diamonds. This is that design we're loving lately, where we do the really high-end 14 karat gold, 9496 is the number. And what you're getting here is actually this diamond designed down the actual border. It's like the profile of the basket. So you get a little extra instead of the traditional, okay, we've all seen it where the diamonds go around the stone, and that's really fabulous and traditional, but again, this is the halo more on the side. So it gives you a lot to look at on the side of the detail of the basket. It's all 14 karat, stays in the white gold. We're going to do that with the 15 points in diamonds. That one is going to be $9.99. And it's really one of those that works really well with the Wonder Ring, which we just had. It was Friday night, I believe, that I brought you by request the Wonder Ring, and it was the single row and the double row that were so popular, as they always are. And this would be something, I was mentioning this yesterday. We had a Paraíba in this design. It's true. It would be really good on its own. Yes, it's meant to be a solitaire, but you can always, if you choose to, really dress it up by adding those Wonder Rings, which I know most of you have. Maybe you have a whole collection. Maybe you have different colors, meaning we've had pink diamonds, yellow diamonds, white diamonds, all of the, even black diamonds we've had in Wonder Rings. So it's a good time to get in on that one, because you can really play and change up the look day by day that, really makes it fit and suit your needs. Now, just a quick look at this. If you wondered, what does she mean by the heart of the ocean? This is our own version of it, and we have a really special 31 karat 64. It would be the largest tanzanite that I have set into jewelry outside of, well, of course, even that one yesterday. We had the rough tanzanite yesterday, was about this size, but this is faceted. It's museum reserve. It's 31 karat 64, and it's item number 8427. So just a heads up that to bring this out on a sales show is really impressive and important. And the fact it's a 3164 and it's museum reserve, and then we had diamonds go all the way around it. That is our big 94-point diamond weight in the white gold, even done in the bale. So if you wanted to have something really outstanding and really special, and maybe a collector's piece, but guess what? You still get to wear and enjoy the collector's piece of jewelry, and that's important too. This has been $39,999 for some time. We are going to make today the day. It gets a home once and for all, so if you want to try it, and of course, look at this, no final sale. That means that you have the same money back return policy that you have any other day when there's not a below cost discount. So that's really important as well. So it is a bigger purchase, obviously. Being a 31 karat 64, we want to make sure you love it, make sure it's not too heavy on the neckline, make sure that it suits you well, and then you can decide. But what a piece, and the fact it's coming below $20,000 today, half off already, when it's an 1 3/8, and I'll show you that. And just want to give you a little reminder that we've got nothing off limits. I think this shows you, illustrates it well. There's no piece too rare, there's no piece too special, and therefore no piece that's off limits from this sale and this incredible discount that you're getting. And here's what it looks like from a distance away, so you can see it here against a skin tone, here against a distance away, and see how very large that is. So really incredible and impressive stone. So here's what it looks like up close as well, just because, well, we want to show you all the details. And of course, there it is, the really special Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve, our 31 karat plus, and it's going to be a great value, even better than $19,000. So just something to think about. Don't worry, not everything is going to be $20,000 or $30,000 or $40,000 today, far from it. But this is one that it is the most savings that you can get of anything today, I believe. And we're going to do better than even $19,000, $18,000 or $17,000. It's as low as it gets. It's as low as it goes. It's time to take advantage of it right now, because it's only $16,999, and then And I say only because, well, think of where we are per carat, especially when you take your 10%, comes down to 15.3. So when you're looking at a stone that's 31.64, that's going to be approximately $480 a carat with free gold and free diamonds. So I know that it, obviously adds up because it's a 31.64, but if you're looking for the value, that is it. Because 484 a carat is what I have, and I'm a little off probably. It's about 483 and change. That is special, and that is important. So it's certainly the value we've been looking for, and so one of the more important ones to get right there. So just a little heads up. Now, yesterday, I know we had a lot of people missing out on a round star ruby for the ladies. So what I did was I found one other one that's pretty similar. It doesn't have the pink diamond halo. It's the straight up white diamond halo, but I did want to show it to you because otherwise it's pretty much, I don't know, it feels very much like a twin. So here we go. And for those of you that did miss out on that star ruby that I had yesterday, or maybe it was day before, forgive me, the days kind of run together here, especially by Sunday. It's hard to keep track of what day, what piece was what day and when it was and all that. But I do know that there were a lot of you that missed out on that said stone. So what we're going to do is bring you the 216. These are, of course, unheated. So this is more of a star ruby. If it was blue, if it was really true purple, we'd call it a sapphire, but it's really into the ruby category because it has so much red, and it's that really important asterism, so a naturally occurring phenomena that's happening in that stone. Of course, it's 8980, so we're really proud of this one. Keeps it very classic here with that halo, and come on in quickly because these are one of a kinds, as you know. So here's what we're going to do. 8980 coming up right now. A beautiful way to go here, and a 216 unheated star ruby. It needs a little rhodium on the side, but most pans do. And we're going to make that 62 points in diamonds as well. Oh my goodness, beautiful, isn't it? Just really framing that piece perfectly. 216 on the stone, 62 points in the diamonds. I'll try it on for you as well. And don't forget, you've got the greatest values. We've got the big, deep discounts. We got our top of the hours. We've got a yellow diamond that's a classic, one of our best. New moonstones are here. I've got a pendant and a lady's ring that are gorgeous. We got the 5-stone bezel set. I mean, it is a show. That we can say. It's definitely one of those you do not want to miss. And those that do miss, I have to send, I sent probably, I think it was 17 emails this morning. Every one of them saying the same thing. It was all questions about pieces that were earlier this week, and they were all sold out. So again, and that pains me to do that, but it really is important to make sure that you understand most everything we have is a one-of-a-kind. When they're gone, they're gone. And even if they don't go the second they're on the air, they go during the show. I mean, everything does. So it's yesterday, we ended up, I think, with one piece left, and I showed you probably 100 pieces. So one piece out of 100 left, that's a good ratio. So that tells you something about the value. So here we go. White gold, one only, $49.99. It will not be. Let's take a look at it up close as well. Get you that great big value. Send it on out. Look at that really good color and naturally occurring. Don't we love a good asterism? That is what makes it rare, and it's already rare to get a 2 carat plus in an unheated sapphire, but to go with that phenomena and bring it down below $2,000, even better. So instead of $19.99, we'll make it a lot more affordable than that. Come on down. It is your chance to shop and save a bundle and get your favorite and let us know what request, because if you're going star ruby, that wasn't on my wish list. Well, you can either say, I love it and I want it and I want to get it for my collection, or you can just call us in and say, actually, this is what I'm looking for, and we will just bring it on out for you. No problem at all. We're happy to do that. That is what I want to do today, and we're still waiting for that first request, so get them in. But this one's even better than $19.99. We're going to go $1,888, and you know that takes a 10% off, which is going to make it only $16.99 for that one and only. So a really good way to get something unusual, something you may not already have. Something to be said. I said this yesterday. It's so true. People can't buy things in jewelry. Usually we don't buy 3 or 4 of the exact same thing in jewelry. Usually we don't need to, unless it's like a stacked diamond band or something you're stacking a bunch of. You don't do that. Once you have it, you have it. You don't need another. But this is where it may very well be something different for you that you don't already have, and therefore wanting to expand the collection and get into those rarities. Now, there are some new diamond earrings. It's a fawn diamond alert. We have fawn diamonds, and 2 of them, so I guess this is where they've been hiding. We put 2 in 1 earring. We've got fawn diamond drop earrings today, and they're crazy affordable. I couldn't believe it. So we've got some new ones for you. A couple of new items. I got maybe 4 or 5 new items today. I've got moonstones. I've got a lady's pendant, lady's ring. I've got some new, what else do I have? A new blue zircon and the new butterflies. So 4 items. But then again, everything else is whatever you want to see. Oh, and of course, those tanzanites. The natural tanzanites we're going to see coming up that are the rough crystals and all unheated. We saw our first one yesterday. They're going to be in the show as well. And it's a choice of, and they're all a little bit different. different, so we'll show them to you. But here are those fawn diamond earrings. We might as well show them here because they're just, look at that, fabulous times two. Literally, because we've got a matched pair of fawn rounds. We've got the diamonds going all the way through the drop, top to bottom, even in front of the lever back, which I appreciate because that to me makes it a little more expensive looking. I mean, it's already a drop earring, so it's pretty high end, but you've got 112-9742, and this is one of our brand new ideas today. Good news is if you don't love rose gold, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. We can change it for you to white or to yellow. So that is not going to be the deal breaker, I hope, and try to visualize it because I know we've seen a lot of white and yellow in the past. So hopefully you can imagine what that's going to look like if you want to add that instead with all those white diamonds. I mean, it's just a matter of do you want, there's a matching kind of element. A fawn diamond is really, it's a natural color. It's just a collection we had here that were a very small collection of a specific color that were really colors together. It was more of a brown pink combination. So instead of just seeing the brown diamonds, which I know are being heavily advertised right now, if I know that I watch only one thing on TV and it's sports, and I know that the sports, the different games and the different sporting events have a lot of advertising for diamonds, probably because they're trying to help a lot of the male audience figure out what to do for that lady in their life. And of course, they're advertising different shades of brown diamonds and really playing them up. And there's a big, when the whole diamond industry gets behind something like that, it tends to have a ripple effect that really does make it kind of like a pop culture effect for a while. But we all know that colors of diamonds are really, really rare. We know that they're rare from the outset, especially when they are natural in color, and that's what these are. But then they have that element of pink, probably why we chose the rose gold as the inspiration here. But again, if you wanted contrast, you go with the white gold. If you want a little bit of, maybe bring out the golden tones of the fawn, you can get them in the yellow. But there's a carat 11 in the rounds, so that's very impressive. 83 points in the white diamonds, so you're getting just under 2 carats overall in your diamond weight here. So almost 2 carats fawn diamond earring, drop style, love that. And then of course that neutral color tends to go with absolutely everything in your collection, in your wardrobe, with all your other jewelry, and I think that's nice too. Because don't we want them all to play? We want them all to play and get along and look good together. So that's what these do. Let's show them from a distance. Lever back style. Great length, not too long, but they are some of the more dramatic earrings we do. But still, we never do like the 3 inches or the 4 inches because that would just be too much for every day. This is right at, I'm going to say it's a little over ½ an inch, or inch and a half rather, but you see here just a little bit more so. You'll see them on, so we'll call them 1.5 inches. That's the closest range there. And then of course you've got all diamonds because we did do the diamonds in front of the lever back, which I think make it a little extra special there, as opposed to if that was a plain gold lever back, might not look quite as high end. So you've got everything really, every last detail thought of and taken care of, and all just really easy to put on. Simple style, great little hinge in the back. You can put them on without any effort, without any time, without any like, oh gosh, do I need a mirror to put them on? Not at all. Take a look at them on here so you can just see that drop and kind of see how they move there and how they have a little flair to them. So just a beautiful drop. And of course they're dropping. It's almost like this is so very well thought out because that style that's lean and long and then kind of bows out at the end is really, you look and they're actually doing that right at the place they should, because it's like the long drop follows the jawline, and then as your jawline then goes down to the chin, you see here that's when they flare out. So it's so pretty on. It's just, I think if that bigger, wider section was up here, it wouldn't quite look as right, but the fact they're dropping, and that's why they have that little bit extra length, so that they drop at the appropriate place and just look oh so flattering. And they're under $5,000, which is incredible because those are about, you figure they're right at 55 points or so a piece, and the rounds too, which we rarely see a round fawn and rarely see any fawns really anymore. And we're going to take another look at them close up, and they're not even going to be $3,000. We just took $2,000 off. And now you get a better value. We're not doing $29.99. Come on in. We've only got the one pair and that's it. So it is a really important time to shop them. And I know that's the thing. People think, oh, well, somewhere else I shop, they've got like 50,000 of something or 1,500 of something. We have one of most everything that I'm going to show you. So it's really an important time. You got to dial in early if you want to get in on these values. And it's not even 29 brand new and yet still dropping the price all time low. Not even 28, 27. We're going to blow them out right now. Just under 2 carats in diamonds. Choose your gold color and we'll make them $2,699 only. And that will be, Woo, only a little bit over $2,400 for the pair. So a very important value there for the one and only fawn diamond drop earring we've got. So that is fantastic. And it really is. It's a way to do, I know we understand that diamonds, white diamonds that is, go with everything. We know that. But the fawn diamonds do as well. Here's another style that really works so well with everything else in your wardrobe. That's the whole point. Don't think about, well, where am I going to wear? What am I going to do? Where am I going to wear them? How am I going to wear them? Where am I going to wear them with? You just wear them with everything because there's a neutral color, that champagne mixed with the pink, which is why it's so pretty in the rose. But again, change it if you don't wear the rose gold. But $24.29. And yet you can put them on, and when you need a drop earring, they're still going to work. And there's, again, it's the most popular color right now. It is being absolutely beloved in the industry. I've got all kinds of friends who are in the jewelry business, a lot of them, of course, in retail, because there's more people that work in retail than in like the home shopping world. We're a small little kind of entity of the jewelry industry, and yet they are really getting requests nonstop for more of the different colors of brown. So it is a great way to go. They're very ultra popular, and we are here at $24.29 if you'd like to get them. So one pair only. We'll see who's got them. We got a couple of people actually looking like they're verifying right now. So that is really stunning. Oh my gosh. How fun. Hi, Suzanne. Suzanne shopping from Aruba? How nice. Well, I was thinking about, you know, shopping as a respite and a nice little break from the stressors of life sometimes when it gets crazy. But shopping from vacation sounds like pretty much, I don't know, euphoria, heaven. I don't know. Shopping for jewelry when you're on a tropical vacay. Wow, that sounds fantastic. Suzanne, I'm a little jealous of you. But that is wonderful. Enjoy your trip. Safe travels to you. Jason, any requests for us? Do we have our first one of the day? Good, because we're a long way away from setting the record if we don't start getting requests. I'd love to set that record for requests today. I would love that. So $26.99. Let me know who's got them. $24.29. And there we go. So here it is. We've got a really special gold quartz. Let me just show this. And then we'll get to our new moonstones, because I know we're all excited about the moonstones. We can't keep those in stock. Take a look at this. This is the Marquise cut. So already rare. Gold quartz Marquise cut. So it gives you, this is the one that feels to me like a picture or a painting. It's got different colors and tones. I know we'll see it up close, don't worry. I just wanted to give you an idea of the size first, because it's 6367, 2 carats 38 Marquise, natural gold, pure gold in quartz. So it's a precious metal in a precious gem, and it's got the double halo. Double halo, 61 points in diamonds. Now, we're gonna move the earrings aside. They're still here if you want them, and now we get to show this one up close. I'm so excited for it, because this has, it feels like to me, we were just talking about tropical vacays. This feels like the thunderstorm, doesn't it? It really, and this is what was so smart. And you can tell the Marquise was definitely inspired by framing what the visual is of the stone. The natural gold is running through, it almost reminds me, at least this is me, and maybe this is kind of some like Rorschach test, but certainly to me it looks like the darker part of the quartz is like the rain cloud. And then you've got the lightning that is the gold. That is just, and again, they didn't draw this, they don't paint this, they don't set this. This is how it naturally occurred, but then the lapidary saw that natural material and the natural pattern within and probably decided to frame it and showcase it best way they knew how. And so you have this great look, and then really kind of that little, it really feels like the gold is the lightning coming from the sky down to the ground. It really is a cool look. So it almost reminds me, we had these stones called picture jasper way back when. They're not really that high end. They're not set in jewelry often, but they're like great specimens. And they oftentimes looked like they had visuals and inclusions like they look like trees. Sometimes you'll see rutilated quartz that look like something that we recognize. This is really in the gold quartz, kind of feels like that, doesn't it? And so it's really just a very artistic take and great gem cutting on that gold quartz. So it really tells a story, paints a picture, if you will, and it's going to be our one only, and there's got to be a great price to go with it, and it certainly is. You couldn't get any better price than what we have here. So it's the sale event of the season. It's the one to take advantage of. It doesn't get any better, and we're making it, oh, I don't know, $49.99, no matter how pretty the picture is. I don't know if that's going to go. We got a very demanding audience when it comes to values. I know you do. You want the best of the best. And look at this from the side. Great cutout work. It's almost like a little heart that is scrolling in the actual basket work from the profile. You've got your double halo, which is still about 2/3 of a carat in diamonds. And then that design, and you can see the lightning actually hits the ground. See the very point at the bottom there of the Marquise? Still get that gold presence there. I just think it is really cool. It is really, really, really cool. And yet, Also valuable, getting more valuable by the day. The higher gold gets in value, certainly the higher value your gold quartz is getting, and it's under $2,000. Got to make everything really affordable today. Got to. I know it's our last opportunity to shop here of the week. So let's make this really easy. Not even $1,500. Come on, we got to get some callers on the phone lines and make some jewelry move. So far, we're melting a lot of jewelry. Remember, if it doesn't go to one of you at this lowest price ever, there's no point in keeping it. We don't put it back in a vault. Nothing goes back in a vault. Nothing. The sale is the sale. It's the lowest price it can ever be after your 10% off. So we're just saying, here's your last call on everything we show you. If it sticks around, if it stays, it gets melted down and we can make new, because we kind of retire that piece, because once you have it at the lowest price, there's no point in keeping it and holding on to it and bring it out in a future show for triple the money. Doesn't make any sense. So here's how we're doing this. It's also last call on everything, and we're going to make this $1,299 only on that gold quartz in the marquise. And then we've got our first request, and it's threader earrings. Hey, Joe, we've got a great threader earring for you that's going to be our last call on these threaders. They're so pretty and they're really well done, and they just are always popular. I'm always so thrilled when we can bring out the threaders, because they're always very popular on the air. We'll show them to you from a distance here. $12.99 is really $11.69 if you'd like to get it, and I think it's gone. Now let's take a look at these threader earrings here. I'll show them from a distance. I like to show them on this display, otherwise they're kind of flying around. And you can actually, look at this. I taped the back just so you can see them evenly here, but you can actually go ahead and change up the length as you wish. So you can change it if you want. So you can make one longer, one shorter if you want to. And they've got the diamonds. So this is the diamonds in the front. And then what we're going to do is show you here what they look like. So we've got the diamonds in the front. That's going to be your stack of 5. It's 11111 actually, 0371. These go way back. I always forget how long we've had these. 21 points in diamonds there among your 10 in total. Yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold as well. And there's an incredible value here. And because, so they're always going to have that post. Otherwise, if it was just chain, there would be no actual way to get it through your piercing. So they do like that traditional post there that you see. And then you're naturally going to have some length in the back. But again, you can adjust it as you want. If you want to go real short in the front, longer in the back, or vice versa, you can. There's no one set position that you have to leave them in. So you can really enjoy wearing them however you like. Mix it up. If you like that asymmetrical trend, but you don't want to invest into one earring that's only asymmetrical, you can still play with it. And one day, if you're feeling a little funky or like walking on the wild side, you can have one be longer and one be shorter. Or maybe if you're like me and you've got more than one piercing, you're going to stack these together. Oh, if I had more than one pair, I'd be stacking them all the way up the ear. And then it creates this beautiful fringe that you have. Oh, it's so cool. And yet lightweight, easy to wear, and easy to put on. And they're only $5.99. So a lot of gold here, because, well, we say 2.5. Well, that kind of just depends on how you're going to wear them. But you're always going to have, if you put them shorter in the front, you're going to have longer in the back, and vice versa. So $5.99 turns into $539 only. So you get that great value because it's about $60 off. So $539, and they have the diamonds right there in the front. So we'll show them up close as well as best I can, because I know we need to set them up here and then zoom way, way back. But you can see here what they look like. So again, really important. And on this card, they never like to sit the way they should. And they might flip and turn a little bit, so you get an idea of what they look like there. So really important style. And again, the threader, because this is all about how they're threaded through that card. And so, and I just, obviously did that quickly. So what I'm going to do is zoom back a little bit so you can see them here. And they are only $539 to get them. So if you'd like them, you can see their basket set. It's almost like the setting is like a tennis bracelet, how we would see tennis bracelet, and then you see the diamond cut chain rather, and then all the diamonds right there at the base. So really beautiful request. Thank you, Joe, for that request. And white, yellow, or rose gold, $539 at checkout. And then don't forget about our gold quartz. That is only $11.69 if you'd like to get that one. I highly recommend it. I do. It's a really important piece, and I think it's one of the prettier gold quartz. So sometimes it just looks like a melange of colors. That one feels more like it's got an actual picture theme to it. And so don't forget about the fawn diamond drop earrings, the kunzite, the heart-shaped tanzanite. And then we're going to show you, speaking of tanzanites, we've got the all-natural, unheated, rough material. They're from a vault. There was 2 options here, and we'll show them to you in just a little bit here. They're from a vault from our gemstone team who collects and has been collecting for now 6 generations straight. We've got some really fabulous unheated, rough tanzanite crystals. They're basically straight out of the ground, but they were out of the ground many, many, many years ago. And we didn't really know as specimens, we don't see a lot of specimens traded in the industry anymore where it's just rough crystal or, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do? You're going to use it as a paperweight? It would take a big stone to use it as a paperweight. So what we did was we finally said we could make these into really cool of the moment jewelry designs. So we did. And we added 18 karat solid gold to the way that these are done. And this is natural from the earth. They're not even heated. So you're already getting really rare tanzanite because most tanzanite gets heating. I have 3, they're almost identical. So I'm still going to show you all 3 so you can decide which one you like the best. But they are very similar. So again, I've written myself little notes to differentiate the 3. One is a little more narrow, one's a little wider. They're all about 13 carats in size. So we just introduced our first one of them yesterday. It was very quick to go. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. It was a really special 31 karat, I believe it was. These are about 13. So we're gonna show it, and then it's 18 karat gold for the setting. So if you like the threaders, we're very busy on the phone lines, as we always are. And then I'm gonna show you what we have here in these really cool natural tanzanites. I'm going to start with this one. These are all those crystals. This is just so cool. And there's no front or back to them. And I really wish we had a light because it looks really dark. So we'll probably iris up a bit. But this is option 1, which is going to be our 13 karat 90. Okay, so this is one freeform option. And I'm going to show them all to you, okay? So you can see what they look like. And then we have one that's a little wider. It's a 1358. Remember, they're all going to be the same price. So you've got a great chance to pick them up here. And we're going to show you that one. That is so cool, isn't it? That's a little, you can see a little bit more. And I'll hold these up because they're not going to sit on their own. And then we have a 1266. So 3 different options for you. And they're just so fresh. This feels like, again, the modern style of jewelry we love. This one's got a little more jagged edge to it. Remember, these are rough tanzanite crystals. They're all unheated. They're all going to be the same price, but I still thought, well, they're still different enough in shape where I wanted you to choose the one you like the best. And so, and I got to help them out a little bit. They've all got 18 karat gold, what I call end caps, but it's really up top. So that'll be your bail, and you put your favorite chain with it. And so we have, again, what I'm holding here is the 1266. What we have in the center there is going to be our largest. That is the 1390. And then over here, this one's really well done too. And this one is going to be the 1358. So all around that 13 karat, and forgive the fingerprints that are on those bales of sorts. So you've got, again, really important styles here. These are unheated. Remember, 18 karat solid yellow gold only for the actual bale, if you will. So that design, that bale, all done in the mirror finish to the 18K. So excited about this. We have 3 different options. That's it. That's all. And I want to make them very affordable. So what would you pay for a 13 karat tanzanite? Well, a lot of money. But there is, remember when we've seen unheated faceted stones, and we talk about how they're very unique when they're unheated because most every stone, especially in the last couple of decades, everything that comes out of the ground, when that rough crystal is mined, it's heated. That's the first thing that happens. It's heated to get its maximum color, and then it goes and gets faceted. Well, these, and isn't that remarkable? They didn't get any heat, and yet you see the dark saturation. You know, sometimes the unheateds are either light lavenders, or they can exhibit pinks or blues or greens. This, we've even seen some goldens here. We've had some rare yellows that have gone out. But this is where you get the all natural unheated, yet it's still really bright. It's still very saturated, very neon. So 3 choices, all the same incredible price. So I think you're going to really enjoy this. And again, 1266 on the left, the big one's in the middle, 1390. And then the other one's about 13.5. So you're just picking whatever, maybe the shape of the crystal you like the best. And they're really cool on because they're casual. I don't think there has to be like a dressy moment you're waiting for. It's not like a big diamond collar where you're going, I can only wear that when I dress up. This is very casual, elegant. It can be, you know, wear them when you just are running around town. I mean, you don't have to. I love the idea of this on a long chain, like on a longer style that either a lariat or something you wrap, or maybe you want to do like a layered stacked look. That would be really cool as well. So I'll show you, for example, this is being the smaller one here. I'll show you what it looks like from a distance so you can see the size. So also if you want to get a couple, you could, and then maybe, you know, keep one, give one, because they are super collectible. So 9716 is our 1266. Again, all 18 karat gold, they are unheated. So that's what we need to do. Think of it like a wheel. They're all natural tanzanite. They're in their rough state. So this is kind of what it looks like when you take the crystal out of the rough and when you don't actually do a fancy facet pattern to it. So for example, they're all approximately, they're going to be about an inch or so, top to bottom, as I will show you now. There you go. So just a little under an inch on that one. And then I'll show you the other one as well. So you can see the different, now remember that's the 12 karat. And there you can see just, I love the facet, even though it's like it's a rough facet, I love the way it still has like a sparkle of sorts. It has a great little sheen to it. Here's the big one. This is the 1390. So that's the largest. We'll show you the link there. So you can get an idea if you're looking for that 1390. It's a little lighter, maybe a little transparent to this one. There's the 1 inch. And then we'll go to the 1358. Remember, they're all the same price. price. It's just super cool. It looks like, to me, it always looks like if you're wearing something like this, it looks like you're a real light collector, doesn't it? It doesn't look just like prefabbed, mass-produced jewelry. Not that we have any of that, but you know, a lot of jewelry looks kind of basic, and you can tell this is individual. There's no two that are exactly alike. This one's a little shorter, and that's going to be right at just a little over 3/4 of an inch. So you've got some great options here, but again, so really unique and wearable and designer and all those things, and great look here. And showing you like a profile view now. We can show them up. There's really no front or back either. So again, technically one side is a little more flat, but if you want to wear it that way, that's okay. So I think you can mix and match it, but they're all going to be the same price. So again, natural unheated tanzanite, 18 karat gold, and pendants. And they're all going to be the same incredible price, and they are a discount. Here we are just now debuting. We've still got threaders going out the door, so feel free to call in on those too, because those are very popular. But now we're going to take all three of these. The rough tanzanites, again, 13 carats about. There's one that's a little under, 2 or over. Right in that, again, 18 karat gold on those bales. So I want to make sure you're aware of that, because that's actually quite a bit of important gold that you have there. That's a lot of 18 karat gold when it's all, it's not like it's just the front fascia of the piece. It's all the way around. That's a very large end cap, so to speak. And then your bale, all done in 18 karat. All of your yellow gold will work with it, of course. If you have a yellow gold chain, you pop it right on. But let's take it down even further than, ooh, I don't even want to do this for even $49.99 or $39 or $29. Super affordable way to get a big chunk, literally a big hunk of tanzanite. And we're going to take your choice, left, right, center, whatever you like. But they're not even $2,500. They're about 13 carats, unheated material. Look at the great saturation you're getting, despite the fact that there's absolutely no heat. We have not had these until literally yesterday, and there was one, and it's gone. So here's how they look. And again, they're the more dark. I would say that's maybe the darkest one. It's just the coolest way to get like your natural. Also, it would have, if you really want to reap the benefits of metaphysical properties of gem material, it should be an unheated crystal like these are. So something else to think about. And it's not even 25, 24, 23, 22. We're making them all $1,999. They are, well, $200 extra off that too. So they'll be $1,799 for whichever one you choose at checkout. And then we'll get to our moonstones. We've got new moonstones today for our Sunday. And then, of course, we did have some of the Museum Reserve. We had the big heart shape earlier. We're going to see an incredible ring. We have big earrings in tanzanite as well. These are just the really fabulous rough crystal. So all done with still custom made. All those bales have to be custom made around it, obviously, because you see the shapes are all very different. The width of the crystal size is all very different. Again, no front, no back. So look at that from different angles. I love the way it's all kind of rough and jagged. That's the whole point, is that it's really that rough form, that rough crystal that we love, and you can have your choice of. So whatever shape and size or color is appealing to you the most. But that's pretty unusual to have that saturation level be as bright and vivid as they are when there's no heating whatsoever. So really important there, $19.99. We have a gents opal that's new as well. So there's some special pieces here. And then champagne diamonds are going to arrive. We have champagne and white diamonds in a pendant. So we already brought you the fawns in the earrings, but we have a really cool pendant opportunity, and can't wait to show you all the really exciting pieces. And then, of course, only have had one request so far today. It was the threaders. So please continue to get those requests in if you have them. We've got a great blue zircon pendant for pendant lovers. We'll move on from those. They're really special, and again, really, really rare. And there aren't, yes, which one did you like, Allison? Left, right, center? Okay, none of the tanzanites. All right, so we're going to move on. I'm going to clear those away. Yes. Okay, you get in the gold quartz. Sure, on the hand and measure it. You got it. Here we go. On the hand again for the gold quartz. And then we'll measure it here as well. It's about a size 5 at the moment as far as ring size goes. Let's take a look at it here, and then we'll measure the length. Now remember, the band is pretty classic, so you have a really easy to wear. It's not as wide. We never do the band as wide as the Marquise cut. That would be too wide a band. So there you can see, Allison, it's right at, it's about 7/8. From the very point to the other point. So top to bottom, it is elongated. And of course, we've taken that bigger stone and added the double halo. So it definitely has that elongation to it. And that's $11.69 at checkout. Well done there. And let me know, I think they're getting it, but I'm not 100% sure. It sounds like they're still thinking about it. So that's available as well. And then never mind, it is sold. All right, so keep going. We'll get you some other, I just had to show those to you. It's just something different. I love something different. And there's only so many things when you only sell jewelry. It's only so many different things we can do while keeping it fine jewelry, and yet that is really a very special way to go. Okay, so let's get to our moonstone. We have the biggest and most important one yet in a ring. Quite simply stated, We have never added this much diamond weight to a moonstone. However, I am going to show you what we can do to make this really important. Let's just move those aside here. Well done if you get them. Thank you, thank you. Now here we go. This is stunning. It's our big diamond weight too, and it's going to be a 260 diamond weight. Don't forget, we also have a pendant coming up in moonstone as well. But that one, I thought we needed to get you a quick look at it. It's our 451. 9735 is the number, one of our biggest diamond weights ever, and they're huge tapered baguettes and some rounds. So you get all that together and one incredible value coming your way. If you want to go the ultimate moonstone, here it is. 9735 is our 451 private collection. It is big. I have had a larger, but this one, as far as the dimension, is the largest that we've seen. It is overwhelming. And that's what they often do, is they will look even larger than they weigh. Of course, there's nothing wrong with a 4.5 carat size. That's a great size. But it looks even larger. And that's one of the traits of this stone. But then you have all of that color. It's magnificent color. It's got kind of a golden glow that washes over it. There's blues and pinks and reds. It's really all the colors of the rainbow, but they're very pastel but bright. Pastel doesn't mean muted. Pastel doesn't mean you can't see them. It means pastel, but really a pronounced color. You're seeing all the colors. We have 2 hours left to shop together. 2 hours. So again, 10% off, make requests known to us. Let's help you own this one, which is new. One of our, 4 new pieces here today. So here it is in the moonstone, and yet we're gonna bring you a big old value. Let's try it on. There's even a split shank on the sides, but I want you to see, it pretty much goes knuckle to knuckle on me. So it's a very, very important piece, and we rarely see 260. It's just 260, not 268. 260 even on the diamond weight, and we're gonna blow it out right now. We're gonna make it so much better than $99.99. Somebody needs to have that party ring. I mean, between what the tapered baguettes are doing, which you see right there, and the colors of the moonstone, this one feels beyond ethereal. It feels a little surreal, and it just, at times you go, is that real? How is that? That's like the magic of gemstones. That something made in the earth, made under such harsh conditions, can come through so beautifully. And I think gemstones are very analogous to life sometimes, because really, truly, when you think about the obstacles that they face and what they have to go through, and what just like the miracle it is to have them made by Mother Nature, and then to have something at the end so beautiful, I think really does mimic a lot of what we, as people and humans go through in life, right? It's just like something beautiful can come out of, really hardship, and quite frankly, out of rarity. I mean, it's so extraordinary what gemstones are capable of doing. And then you see a stone like this and it just is lit from within, and all those colors and that whole aurora borealis type look that it has, that's just so beautiful and bright and sheen and glowing. And there's a softness about it while it's still very powerful because of all the colors you're getting. And we're gonna blow it out for better than 99, better than 89, 79, 69. It's not even $49.99. It's brand new right now. Then we'll bring you the pendant to match. And this will be lower than even $4,500. We're going to blow it out for $44.99. But we cannot forget, that is $450 off. So it's just going to be a tad over $4,000 to get that ring home. So a beauty right there. And then we've got our pendant to match, which is one of the few pendants we've ever had in moonstone. And for as many rings as have gone out the door, I can predict there are going to be fights over this one. And it's a round. Oh my goodness, here we go. There it is with that blue-green sheen and all those colors. Oh, wow. Something special about the rounds. 112, 9740. Oh, if you have any of our moonstones, and it doesn't need to be a round, although we've had rounds, but if you have a moonstone at all from this fancy faceted private collection, take advantage of this. Very rare to see a pendant. We're going to come in a little closer, and it has the baguettes and the rounds around it as well. It is 112. 9740, and it's 18 karat solid gold even. We went the huge upgrade there on the gold. 18K, 254 on the round, 83 points in diamonds. So we get you a lot of diamonds there as well. And here we go. Hour one is almost over. We got a big top of the hour for you as well. Stay with us. We've got any of your requests. I sure hope we'll get some before the day is over. We don't get to shop now until Wednesday. And so here's where you got to get your sale event prices going on. And we're going to make the 254 so incredibly affordable. And look, we mimic a floral design in the back. So you have all of that. You see the 18 karat and 750 means the same thing. So 18 karat gold, floral under gallery. Here's what it looks like from a distance. Good size bail. So it'll accommodate a lot of your chains. You know, maybe not the huge Omega chain. Everything else though, including DBTY, should be good to go. And here's what it measures top to bottom. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see who gets this one. It's 7/8 of an inch top to bottom, including that diamond encrusted bail. There's just such a magic about these stones. I cannot get enough of them. Take a look at that from a distance, and yes, even in, well, it's better in lower light. The lower the light, the better the stone is, the more the color you're gonna see, and that's what you've got here. Every single color of the rainbow, but done in like an iridescence, done with this really cool, think like pearls and rainbows together. Pearlescence, beautiful sheen and luster, but also every color of the rainbow all together, and yet set here in such a high-end way. 18 karat gold, great finishing, first caller gets it. Oh, can I make this affordable? Let's just try. Let's try, because I can't do $59.99 and expect it to go. We have better standards for value than that. And I know it's new, and I know it's 18K. Yes, Jason? Oh my goodness, who got it? And are they thinking about the pendant as well? Because what a match that would be. Katie, thank you, thank you, thank you. 451 moonstone's gone. And now we're looking at the new. Do you love the new? I love the new too. I love seeing something exciting, fresh and new. We've got it here. Remember, it's going to come down in price from $59.99 because I brought, well, you saw what I had to do on the ring. We brought that way, way down. Way, way down. Now I'm doing the same thing with the pendant. Call me quickly, because obviously there's only one, and when it goes, it goes. Nothing I can do about it, but because I can't make another. As a matter of fact, that was one of my emails this morning was, please tell me that moonstone from yesterday is still available, and the answer was no, negative. It's not, and we can't. I went through every moonstone. I don't have any more. I went through everything. So I went through mountings today. I didn't have the mounting, and I did the moonstone. So again, very up to date on what we have or don't have in moonstone. This is the time to get it. It's not 59, 49, 39. It's not even 29. You know it's going to go. We're going to bring it even less. Somebody will, and oh my gosh, you have the wearability of the round and the fact it's a pendant. So never need to worry about it. Just wear it and enjoy it. Wear it every day. It'll obviously go with everything you wear. And everyone, I think, is just going to be caught staring at your piece. They're going to be staring at it. What the heck is going on there? That is, every time I look at it, it's a different color. What is happening? And to get that out of a natural stone, just completely surrounded in VS diamonds, and it's not even 29 or 28, 27 even. Let's just keep on going. I'll make it $26.99 because you know why. That means that price, $24.29 at checkout. $24.29 to get that one home. And stays in the white gold. Got to stay in the 18 karat white gold. But other than that, that can be in a box and sent out to you tomorrow. It is really fabulous. And then there is a new men's opal coming up. And we have some big tanzanite earrings. We'll see some other wheels. We've got Congolese on blowout. I've got a great tourmaline ring that's blue and green. I've got the champagne white diamond necklace that actually would look good with the fawn earrings we had earlier today. But $24.29 and a dime. So let me show you again a little bit of movement to that stone, because that's, look at that. Because I know when it sits at this one perspective, it kind of is that blue-green wash that goes over it. But you see here all those amazing colors from all the angles, from goldens to light blues, purples, reds, pinks. It's all there. But we only have the one, $24.29. Whoever is going to get it. And again, we're not waiting for pieces to go. We're moving along, and then they go after. So that's what's been happening all day long. I move on, then somebody calls and takes it. So feel free to do that. And then we've got that big yellow diamond deal that I'm going to have for you. A big yellow diamond, the mounting, the everything yellow diamond ring looks like this. This is my favorite. I know we're really dark today. Forgive us, no light. So again, there we go. Look at how beautiful. So we just try to open up the lens on the cameras a little more to try and let more light in. But there it is. That's the yellow diamond. We'll see a little bit later. Hi, Irma. We've got a request for you. It is a good one. This is one of my favorites, Irma. I am a total emerald snob. And it's my birthstone, so I'm entitled to be. I think I should be. I think we all should be. We should all really know about our birthstone, whether you like it or not, because we don't get to choose it, right? We don't get to choose when we're born, and we don't get to choose our birthstone. But it is something to be said about a 2 karat emerald that also, yeah, the laser light show you see is happening thanks to the baguettes, but this is really about 8612, the Asher cut in the emerald. Stunning Colombian Muso mined emerald here. It is just, look at that. When you see that glow, searing. It looks like if it were like, it looks almost as if you touched it, it might burn. Like it just looks so neon glowing. 2 carats, 45 points in the baguettes. This is one of those where, just like my tanzanite I had yesterday in this mounting, you have to, you can't show it all and all of its glory at once. You have to move it around to show the diamonds at their best position, and then you got to move it to show the emerald. Point is, the whole ring is just stunning. 2 carats exactly, which makes a really rare mark. That's a tough mark to meet when it comes to emeralds. Of course, they're Colombian in this case, so it is the rarest source. They also are chromium rich, which is why if you're saying, yeah, that's, you know what, that's true. Why don't I see a lot of big emeralds, whether I'm shopping here or out in retail or, again, in a lot of emeralds that are treated or enhanced, not the same category as what we're showing you here. This is our 2 carat stunner. There's something very balanced about the square emerald cut. This also has the bigger diamonds to really reflect all that faceting, step faceting in the center, step faceting in the sides. It's all pairing up together and really is how, if you are in designer retail, oh my goodness, that's the look. The store windows are filled. If you walk up and down Rodeo Drive, these are the types of mountings, and I'm just going to refer to that because I'm there more often than I'm in Fifth Avenue, just because, you know, it's closer to me. So there it is, where that's the kind of mounting you see with the best of emeralds and the best of tanzanites and the best of rubies and the best sapphires and diamonds. We have one. It's an incredible markdown, and Irma, you got the right idea. You're calling on the museum pieces so I can mark them down for you and you can take your extra 10% off. That is the way it's done. And what we're going to do right now is take it on down. The 2 carat, the stunning baguettes, all of that, 45 points in the diamonds. That makes each diamond on average over 10 points. And this used to be $89.99. That's a great value. And it's 14 karat white gold. It does stay in the white gold. I'm going to try it on. And look at the balance. Everyday wearable. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's what I wanted to show you. From the spark of the baguettes to the glow, the stone doesn't stop glowing. Every angle, the whole inner, you see all those inner step facets, they all light up at the same time. So it's like an inner neon sign. It's like somehow we added these little neon lights all the way through, and they're always lit, even if it's dark, like it is today in the studio. Instead of $89, instead of $4,500, which is half, we're going even lower. And Irma, anybody, again, first caller situation. I never have a control. I don't know who's on the phone lines when. So I don't have a control. I can't referee and say, oh no, I'd rather give it to you. I can't do that because I don't know who's on the phone. So this is where, again, you have to call in first and fast. And it's not even $4,000 or $39.99 for that stunning emerald. We're going to make it even lower. We're going to make it, it's just got to go. It's got to go. Everything does. If it doesn't, it gets melted down and we'll never see it again anyway. So it is time to adopt a ring. And it's not going to be $39. Even better than that. Okay, I think we've kind of hit the sweet spot of pricing there on this one already. But now we're taking it lower than $39 or $38. And here we are at the top of the hour already. 1 hour down, 2 to go. That's it. It flies on by. I need you calling with requests just like Irma did. I don't know if she said, show me 8612, or if she said, show me a 2 carat emerald. But either way, it's going to go. It has to go. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. I'm going even lower on this price tag. One caller gets it. That is it. And it's not even $38.88 or $37.99. This is prior to 10% extra off. So here's how we do this. Not $37.99. I'll make it $3,777. And that is, okay, $33.99 at checkout. Who's got it? That is going to go, and quickly. $33.99. You got a huge savings there. One of our bigger ones of the day so far, although we've had an opportunity already in the show to save you $1,700 on a piece of jewelry because we had the big tanzanite. That was the heart shape. We could save you $1,700 on that heart-shaped tanzanite. We can save, well, we already saved someone about $450 on a moonstone ring that was new. Now we're saving almost $400 on the emerald, the square emerald cut. Love that one. So last chance, last call. That's going to be it. $37.77. How so? And then we've got our top of the hour coming up for you. And there's a lot of top of the hours to get to. There aren't enough hours in the day. So it's really a jam-packed, gem-packed show. And we do have the new butterfly earrings. They're not inexpensive, but they're really pretty. And isn't that the truth? That's really, look at this butterfly earring. Wow. Do I even have them at the right angle? Nope. There we go. Look at those. Oh my goodness, how pretty. It's not even really as much a butterfly as it is more like a quatrefoil. You can wear them north to south, east to west. Have fun with them. Play. Love the asymmetrical design here. What do you think? Those are awfully pretty, all made of yellow diamond marquise cuts. That's a lovely piece. And then, nobody's going to take this one? Oh my. Okay, $33.99. That may be going home with me. I will pay more, but that's okay because I don't get 10% off and all that stuff. There is no employee discount. No, there is no employee discount. It's just, yeah, it's actually, yeah, I don't even get 10%. Anyway, you guys let me know if you want it, but that is one of the most divine. If you're somebody who says, there's a lot of people who just say, oh yeah, emeralds. I get the whole, ooh, emeralds, ew. Because they're usually so included, right? They're usually opaque. They look like green mossy river rock, and it's like, ugh, ugh, technical term, ugh. But this is where, again, when you get high-end emerald, and they're usually $32,000 a carat, would you rather spend $64,000 for the stone alone and then have to fend for yourself on the gold or the diamonds, or would you rather spend $33.99 and get the whole finished piece ready to wear in your size, delivered to your door, oh, and a money-back guarantee? Do you have the emerald? Emerald is gone. That one's gone. Congratulations. Okay, so let me come right back and welcome y'all to the show. Happy Sunday. Glad you're with us today. I'm Lauren Blair. I'm the host here at TVON. I am so excited. We have 2 hours left. We have our 10%. It's really good. 10% off, low prices, discounted prices, the works. You're going to love this show. If you just tuned in, welcome. If you didn't, thank you for being here. I'm so glad you're here. We have a big Tanzanite deal coming up in an 11.5 carat. Don't worry, it's really wearable. We have those butterfly earrings coming up as well. We have a beautiful yellow diamond ring, the most classic mounting we do. It's an incredible value. It's a 1 carat, and it's got a lot of diamonds around it. So it will be almost 3 carats overall in that ring. Also have a blue zircon pendant, so much more, but your requests, we've had 2 so far. That's not going to set a record. I mentioned earlier, I thought, let's just go out. Let's set out today to set a record on requests. I would love to get you whatever you're looking for. So feel free to make this your day. And we know, for those of you that don't know, we're not here on Monday or Tuesday. So this Black Friday, it sounds like Black Friday is like eons away, but we are not even here on Monday or Tuesday to shop at all. So that's important. So, and remember, Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, busy. It's a busy week. So we got Thanksgiving coming up. So as much as we know that we would love to have you, again, it gets busy next week. So if you have anything you want to desire, and you want to get to your home, let us know what it is now so we can bring it on out, give you the sale price, drop that price down, get you the value of a lifetime, okay? So let's get started with, I'm going to show you something here that I'm really a fan of, and I want to show you right now what it is. It's the band ring. Yes, go ahead, Allison. Did you say what? The ring is already sold, I think. The ring is sold. The pendant's here. You better check with Jason, though, your neighbor there, because I don't know. Last I heard he was verifying, but you might want to double check with him just in case, okay? Just make sure. Here's the yellow. We have the yellow gold, the white gold, the rose gold in our diamond band bezel set ovals. We have only a few left. I've got rose gold as well. It's 112-9319. So we're going to show you here. I still have the moonstone pendant. I'm so sorry. We can see if we have anything else in big moonstones that we can bring out that might be new, that maybe is scheduled for a future show. We can do that. I'd be happy to do that. So we can see if we have anything else that's really like big and oversized like that one was. But here we are with our, I know this is why we love the new. We love the new doesn't stick around. So come on in. Here we go with the carat 20, 9319. It'll be last call in this ring. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. As you see, all 3 choices are here. So we're gonna size that for you, no problem. It's like a 2-part top of the hour. We've got a couple of these. We'll just sell them through, and then we've got a pendant for you as well that's blue zircon and very affordable. So, and again, a lot of people on the phone lines and a lot of pieces from earlier in the first hour are headed on out right now. So what happens when you get a bezel? We know this about diamonds. If you bezel set a diamond, no matter what its shape, no matter what its size, it's going to look bigger. And it's usually the metric is you figure it's going to look double. Well, here we are with a carat 20, they're 24 points. They in no way, because this still baffles my mind. It feels a little bit like a brain twister because it's, I don't even know if that's a thing, but it feels a little bit like I can't comprehend it. I know what my eyes are seeing, and I know that when we see diamonds this big, they're more than a quarter carat. That's what's so really fascinating about this ring is I know we talk about double the look when it's a bezel. Honestly, they look maybe 3 or 4 times because they look like 1 carats. And I can prove it to you because we could actually give you a millimeter size on the oval with the bezel. So 24 points, let me do this. I'm gonna borrow one real quick and show you what it looks like on the hand from all the way across the room. So you can see that in no way looks like 24 pointers. And those are big stones. That's about the average size of an engagement ring in the US, quarter carat. You get 5 of them set side by side. You know what else is great? Smooth. Put the gloves on. work with your hands all day long, can't hurt your diamonds, you're never gonna have a prong catch on something and fly off and then suddenly your diamonds go. Doesn't happen. This is the most secure, vaulted settings down. It's like building a fortress around each and every diamond and then putting those fortresses side by side by side by side. They can't go anywhere. They're locked in, like landlocked, if you will, but gold locked is even better. So you've got all the gold. You've got more gold than you would ever have in a basket style band. You've got the look that they are 1 carat look. They just are. I'll show you on the hand here from a closer perspective. They look like they're 1 carats. It looks like you're wearing a 5 carat diamond band. They're still big stones. It is just incredibly important. Here's what it looks like on in the yellow. And you can see that it's going to go side to side. I mean, it was just a couple weeks ago I brought you some 70-point diamond round brilliance in a band ring that was $4,000. And it was big, but it wasn't this wide. The bezels make a difference. All the difference in the world. And we're going to give you, because not everyone's got $4,000 to spend on a 5-stone band. Now you don't have to spend $4,000 on a 5-stone band. It is not going to be $4,000, $3,000, even $2,000. We've only got a couple to go around. It stacks beautifully as well. These are all different sizes, but I would say also as a great pinky ring. Ooh, that looks super chic. Cool. What about a, could we even manage to do a, that one's too small to do as a thumb ring. Actually, I'm going to switch them out here. This one can be a, no, that one can't either. This one may not even fit here, but I'm going to try just because I love the stacked look. And then let's show you as a pinky ring. How cool is this stacked together? You want to do that? Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. I mean, this is too much fun. And for under $2,000, you get the 5. I mean, right now it looks like I'm wearing 15 carats in diamonds. And oh, I don't know if we all have the budget for that. But now you do, and now you can mix, match, collect, stack, get another, try a different gold color, get one for a pinky ring. I love that. It's so perfect there. And again, something to be said about the bezels, besides just the visual aesthetic they create, it's the fact they're secure and it's more gold, more luxury for you. And we're not going to do even $19.99, $18.88, even $17.99. You got the big value here. And again, smooth, easy to wear, sits rather low profile, nothing to catch on anything. Put those gloves right on over it. You never have to take your rings off. You just wear it. And could be a great wedding set, but again, here, 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 or here. It goes anywhere on the hand. You can stack this way. You can stack that way. Do whatever you wish, but it's not even $17.99. It's only $17.77, which means a much better value of only $15.99 at checkout. So you can get 2 for a little over $3,000. You can get the 1 and try it, see what it's all about. But here they are again, close up, so you can see what this is about. I do not want you to wait at all. There's just something so special about this. And yet all these are smaller sizes right now at the moment. But again, we can size them up for you to be whatever you need them to be. So feel free to let us know, because that's always what we're offering for you. And that's just a really fabulous value, isn't it? $17.77. You've got your extra 10% off. We've got the blue zircon top of the hour coming up, because there's like a double top of the hour. I've got too many great pieces for 3 hours. So we're going to show you a lot of big specials really throughout the day. You don't have to even, I wouldn't even just say be here at the top of the hours. We got so many big specials coming up, but that's really how you shop the ultimate diamond band. It is big, and it just makes those diamonds look so much larger than they even are, which is just fabulous, because I think that's what usually holds us back from all owning the diamonds we want in the size we want, is the price tag. Because as diamonds, especially natural diamonds, and especially really, really, really good diamonds like VS oval diamonds, ovals are always going to look bigger too, and that's a big difference maker. If they were rounds, even with bezels, they would still be quite a bit smaller in their look. The fact these are ovals and then bezel set is part of why they're looking really 4 times the size of what they are. And that's huge, because what would a 5-carat VS diamond band be? I don't want to think about it. 1 carat, I went over this yesterday when we had a pendant, a solitaire that was 1 carat. I'm seeing wholesale prices every day, $6 grand for a 1 carat diamond. So $6 grand times 5, well, that's easy math. But do you want to spend $30,000? Plus there'd be something for the gold and the labor? No, don't do it. Don't even do it. Don't need to here. We've got the great value of only $15.99 to get that one to you. Okay, so we're going to get to our blue zircon next. It is our fabulous pendant, and that one should be gone. Now here we go. This is the blue zircon. Love it. This one's going to be very, very affordable, by the way. Item number is 112-9705. So welcome into Sunday. Get requests in if you've got them. We want to help you with everything. This one's going to need my help. This one's not going to sit on its own. And so here we are with that really fabulous bright. This is that like blue raspberry type neon electric color we love. Only really comes from either the best Paraibas in the world, which just for the record, I never even had a Paraiba this color. But usually that's the color we want to see in the world of Paraiba. Here's where you have a minimum of a 108. So it's still a good size zircon. 108 on the Cambodian. Diamonds around it. Halo and bail. Balo. It's the bail and the halo all done in diamonds. And that diamond weight is 13 points. And we got a serious value coming your way. So come on in, white, yellow, rose gold. This is more affordable than we ever see jewelry go, because you know, you've probably heard about gold. Gold's doing something, and it's continuing to do those big bad things, like go up in price. And that's okay if you have gold, and that's okay if you're shopping here and you save a bundle. But what's really tough is thinking about where's it going to go from here. And that's good, because you're sitting back owning the gold, having it at a great price, getting the values. We're not even asking for $9.99 on this one. A new item, one of our new ones here today, and this is so fantastic. The bright blue greens that you're getting, the sensational neons that you have, it kind of lights the way. This is one of those that doesn't need a lot of light to really look fantastic. And that's really what neon's all about. It has this ability to just kind of glow. And it's better than $9.99. With a good size bail, sometimes with the smaller pendants, you have to go with a real teeny chain. On this one, you wouldn't have to. You can really use whatever your favorite chain is and just have it available and perfect to go with that piece. Also stackable and layerable, and you've got that little over a ½ an inch, so right there at about 5/8 or so, top to bottom, including that bail. We'll show it from a distance away as well, so you can see how bright, even against black. Look at how beautiful that is. As far as a brightness to it, a really, really amazing. I mean, that's like a best of blue colors. And it's not going to be $9.99. Better price tag. Come on in and we'll save you a bundle here. This is really tough to do, to make fine jewelry under $1,000, but we're going to make it happen for you. And white, yellow, or rose gold, you do get that option. We're about to be very busy on the phone lines. So again, all you have to do is dial as soon as you can. You can get a couple. It's a December birthstone, by the way, which not a lot of people know, because this is one of the more obscure of the long list of December birthstones. It starts really traditionally with blue topaz, but in later years, we've really considered turquoise and tanzanite and, yes, blue zircon, all as alternates for December birthstones. So think about that calendar of birthdays coming up next month, which is only really a few days away, and think about, would you like to celebrate somebody's birthday with the most rare variety of their birthstone? You could do that. Here's that finishing, and yet it's giftable because there's no size needed. You put it on a chain, you're done. And yet you have something that they can wear because the size is great, it's universal, and yet we're not going to do even $888, $777. What about $699? This is a mined out, one source gem. There are different colors of zircon that come from different sources all over the world, but as far as the blues go, only out of Cambodia, have really just, again, I've loved showing and offering the stone for years and years and years. It's a favorite, and yet it's not going to be even $699. Let's keep going. Let's get everybody the value. We can show you how we can make, even in these times, we can make fine jewelry, and the finest, we can still make it affordable for you. And we're doing that now with a better than $699, better than even $599. And hello, are we still doing 10% off? Oh yeah, there's no minimum, there's no threshold price, there's no maximum discount. I love when everyone's, I all the time see this, all because I'm a shopper, right? We're all shoppers. And I'll see 10% off. But then it says maximum discount $50. Well, that doesn't help me. Okay. Or maximum discount $20. Okay, that's not what we're doing. We have no threshold, no minimum. So there's just no end to the savings. The higher end you go, the more money you save. You get that savings on every single item. Don't just pick one item. You get it on every single item. It's not a coupon code that you get to use once. It is every item of the inventory. That's pretty amazing. And we're going to take it even lower than $599. Let's get everybody on the phone lines and ready to go, because this is now giftable. This is now your collector's piece. This is the one you take advantage of. Jason, did you still get that moonstone? You did? Okay, just making sure, because we had some callers afterwards asking about it. You got it? Got it. Thank you. Just want to make sure. So here's what I'm going to do. Instead of $599, we're going to take it even lower. We are getting busy. Aren't we supposed to be, when you've got VS Diamonds Gold and a mined out zircon? We're going $499 and still taking $50 extra off each and every one you purchase. So you've got it for $4.49. And this is now a time to run to your phone. Don't walk, don't think I'll get it tomorrow. No, we're not here. This is the chance to pick it up. $449 for that zircon in diamonds. Diamonds even in the bale. We could have left the bale simple. Could have done the bale with no diamonds. Could have just done gold. Didn't. We went all the way, giving you every special detail we could. And it's $449 at checkout. We've already got 3 gone. I want to give it 60 seconds here because it's like a 2-part top of the hour. We can't spend a lot of time on it. We've got a lot of jewelry to show you. We are taking, I hope, some requests as well, getting you whatever you want to see today. But 50 seconds left. Let's go. $449, most affordable item. I'm sorry to break that to you, but it is the most affordable item of the day by far. I don't have anything less than $499 in this show. I don't think we have anything in the inventory that is less. And this was supposed to be $999, by the way. That would have saved you $100, but I'd say, nope, I saved you more. I saved you $500. You get an extra $50 off at checkout, and that is a giftable moment. And a collector's stone, all at the same time. So $449, last 20 seconds. What a way to go. Treat yourself moment right there. $449 for fine. That's what's so impressive about this zircon. So it's a rarity. I bet you a lot of people watching don't even have a zircon yet like this. It is your way to get it. Okay, we're going to get on with it here. We've got a really good look in the yellow diamond. I can't wait for. We're going to show that probably top of next hour, 40 minutes from now. Got those cool new kind of quatrefoil butterflies. I do want to show you a really quick discount on a Congolese tourmaline. It's got some blue green to it. It's back to our one-of-a-kinds here. And this is 9531, and how pretty. The Congolese green, little touch of blue there as well. We're going to see a natural color diamond pendant coming up as well. That's really important because the natural colors are champagne and white together, and it's very affordable. But here's our Congolese, a newer find of tourmaline with the blues and greens together, and it's 1129531, and it's our 2-carat 89 with 37 points among the baguettes that are set down the sides. 2 on each side, really anchoring that stone as beautifully as we know how. And yet baguettes important because they're larger. We have one. Remember, most of what you're going to see throughout the day here going forward, one of a kinds, which is pretty much true to our own kind of typical standard here. We've got a lot of one-of-a-kind rings. We're going to see a pendant coming up next. We're going to move through quickly. We've only got about 90 minutes left in the show, so it's definitely shopping time. It's go time for requests. Let me know what you'd like to see. Anything in the inventory could come on out, and it can be discounted and should be to give you all the savings you need. But take a look at this, 289 Congolese and those baguettes. Wait till you see the way this looks on the hand here. The way it sits so centered up, and this is a really rare tourmaline. Everyone's going to think you're wearing copper bearing, because it has that neon glow about it, has the blue greens together. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you, and we'll take it on down. This is our new blowout, $49.99 ring. Did that just get more blue? It did. It just has the combination where in different lights it's going to give you a different appearance because different lights show off more of the blues sometimes and more of the greens sometimes. That's just a kind of a fun little trait of this stone that as you move from one environment to another, it's never going to look the same way because it's blending 2 colors together. And it's not even $2,000. We talk about $2,000 for a band. The foundation of gold right now, because any ring we see, and 90% of what we see are rings, and the foundation of any ring is a band of gold. There's a band of gold behind the center stone and the side diamonds, and that's $2,000 right now. As far as the gold world is concerned, we spend $2,000 to make, essentially that's the foundation and the starting point of every band you see and every ring you see. So when you start to see gemstone jewelry like this that is fine and backwards of $2,000, that should be probably a telling moment. That should be where you start to really pay attention and go, okay, that's too low a price, because it is. And we're going to do better than 19, 18, 17. I'll keep on going. Now we got the really big discount. And if you're going, oh, yeah, right, gold's really $2,000 per band. Yeah, it is. I mean, we're the factory. Nobody knows better than we do. We're making jewelry every single day. So nobody's more aware of what's happening with gold pricing than we are when we're manufacturing not once a year, not once every 2 years, not once a season, but actually every single day. So keeping up with gold, it's really tough to do, and yet we are making it affordable. What about this? $1,699 only, and then you get that 10%, $170 saved. You get it for much less. How about a price tag of $1,529 instead for the one and only Congolese? Did you have a request? Right. Measure it in inches widthwise? Sure. Take a look. Maria, here you go. Here's the yellow gold 5-stone band. I'm going to put the ruler. I'm assuming you mean the width. So there it is. It's basically from one end of the bezel to the other lengthwise. It is 1/4 of an inch, maybe a tad bit more, but about 1/4 of an inch. And then it's going to taper a little bit in the back as far as those diamonds are meant to sit, no matter what your ring size, from side to side. See how they go from one side to the other? So when my fingers are together, you see, and I always do that because if I'm doing this, you can't tell where it's actually going to fall. And there you have the 5. It ends up looking like an eternity band because it looks like they would keep going, but you can't see anything beyond the 5. So that's where the band's going to taper a little bit in the back. So Maria, I hope that helps out. So that 5-stone band's still available for you, and so is the Congolese. Okay, we're going to have a big top of the hour coming up. I want to get to that really special natural champagne diamond piece we have for you. This is a beauty. It's a big one too. So before you look at it and evaluate it by what you think it's going to be, just be aware that I got to move jewelry here in the next hour and a half, so it's going to be affordable. Everything's got to I got to crank up these values. 1124867, okay? Here's the champagne and white diamond pendant. It comes with the box link chain. 4867 is the number. It is a beautiful glow. These almost look like fawns to me. I mean, they've got a little pinky golden to them, don't they? You see it as it moves. Again, the hottest thing going right now, anything in the brown tone and diamonds. They're natural, they're still beloved, they're still exotic. I'm going to throw in this chain. We're going to give you the pendant, which has 18 karat solid white gold. It is finished beautifully on the inside. It has got that big bail. So if you want to take that chain off and say, let me give that to my daughter and let me use my really big diamonds by the yard, go ahead. Or you know what I would do if you just are going, I don't have a daughter. So I would just literally give it to a friend, or you could take it to a gold place and say, okay, buy my chain. And they'll probably, give you a couple $100 for the chain, and then you can use your DBTY. Just saying, we're throwing in the chain for free. It's 18 karat gold. So it's a very valuable chain, okay? It's a valuable chain, and yet we've got a carat 25 in diamonds, which is really important, and a big oversized pendant with a big bail. So here's what I'm going to do instead of the $49.99. That's an incredible price from the start. There's nobody that's going to dispute that. You see a carat and a quarter in diamonds, most of which are fancy colors. You're going to love that price tag. But instead, and I do want to show you, you know what? Keep this chain. It's adjustable. It's got the little heart-shaped glowing end cap. Keep the chain. Wear it with this or anything else. You've got full range of adjustability, so it goes 18 inches, but it can go shorter to whatever length you want. This is a costume jewelry price I'm about to give it, and let me show you the length of the pendant itself. It is not going to be $49.99. I'm done with $5,000 price tags. I'm making things better. Look at this, 1.25 inches top to bottom. I'll show it from a distance away, and it will not be $5,000. I can't get $5,000 on a sale event, even if I could have the crown jewels. I could have anything here. If it's $5,000, you aren't paying it. You're not. It's what we need to do. You're expecting bigger discounts, better values, bigger savings, and that's what I'm giving. That's what I'm giving. If there's anything from the inventory you want, this is the time to take advantage of it. And those are some seriously sparkling champagnes there, and it's not even $2,000. Pretty good. We're going lower. Let's make it happen. 19, 18, 17. Couple things, all 18 karat gold, and it's hefty. Carat and a quarter in diamonds mixed with the fancy colors, and finished and the chain free. It's not 17, it's not 16. I got to keep going. We're going to get these phone lines to ring. I will do it. I know Sundays are busy. I'm going to do something crazy to convince you that these are the shows you cannot miss, because if you do, it's okay, but you miss out on the values. And I can't bring pieces back. They are one of a kind. And this one's not even $16 or $15.99. Let's go. $14.99 plus your extra $150 off. It makes it $13.49 at checkout. And there is only that one. And then we are 30 minutes away from our big yellow diamond, the do not miss, the must have, the one that to me out of every ring we do, and I've had, I kid you not, 3,000 yellow diamonds, if not more. And this is the one that looks the most expensive by far, even more expensive than a lot of our 3 carats. That one's gone. And then here's our men's opal. Just a quick flash before we get to, I think, a request that's coming in. Here's the other new piece. Remember, I have 4 new items today. Here's the men's opal. Look at that. Wowza. It's like a hologram. What is going on? And yay! Okay, Allison, I think you spoke to a vet earlier, right? Did you speak to a vet that we had? I think it was a vet that was looking for a big moonstone. Yvette, I hope you're still with me, because we did find something, and it wasn't scheduled for today. But let me show it. Oh, look at this. Same kind of mounting, not the tapered baguettes, but princess cuts, rounds, double split shank there, 9736. So we're getting our bearings here because this is not even supposed to be here, but I did say, I wonder if there's something new coming out, and it's right here. So here is 9736. It's the 437 oval. Very similar size to what we saw that she missed out on. And I got to give you a value. Uh-oh. It's $99.99. Oh, and the diamond weight's huge, $169 in the diamonds. So it's a little less diamond weight. Allison, that was a vet that you spoke to earlier looking for the moonstone, wasn't it? It was? Okay. I hope she's still watching. Did you tell her we were looking for something? Okay, I know it took a minute, but here it is. Yvette, I hope you're here. Anybody else who missed out on that previous larger moonstone? Here is the 18 karat gold. Oh yeah, it's even 18 karat gold. Okay, so we got you all set up here with one of our very best. I'm gonna try it on for you. This is something. 169 diamond weight. Princess cuts and rounds. Oh, and that color of that moonstone, it is given, it's got something different going on. There's like a pinky purple elevator of glow effect that you get. Then there's that blue, green, turquoisey kind of color that goes over the surface. I am not going to do 99. I am aware that she's looking for something like the last. I'm going to make this even better because the diamond weight's a little bit less. So I'm going to make this $4,299. That way it's going to be well below $4,000 at checkout if you'd like to have that rare as can be moonstone. And look at that great mounting, the separation of the halos, so it just divides it a little bit. That's a really cool style, isn't it? $42.99, that's a new one. So it wasn't supposed to be here today, brought it out a little early. Jason, go ahead. What did Bella in North Carolina pick up? Wonderful. Hi, Bella. Welcome from Della. Della from North Carolina. Thank you so much. Enjoy your new pendant, and thank you. She's a brand new shopper. That's exciting. Okay, so coming up, we'll move along. $42.99 on that one. Let's get to that men's ring because I started to show it. It's a men's black opal. It's new. It's like a hologram of colors, but it's all natural, and it's 9738. And hello. Look at this. I mean, probably the coolest opal we've seen. It's like a real hologram. I always think of baseball games. Huh? Cracker Jacks, pulling out that little hologram. That's back in the day. I mean, yeah, I'm probably dating myself here, but like the little holograms, you'd rip them open. They're like a little hologram sticker, and you go from one color to the other. We've got that top tier. It's beat. It's a natural stone. It's from the Lightning Ridge, Australia mine. It's a true gents ring, but could be a ladies ring as well if you like bigger, more pronounced gold weights. It's a huge 220, looks even bigger. It literally goes from green to blue, but to red. It has all the colors, but it's just a matter of having it move, which don't you move when you wear your rings? So you always see these different colors at play. Look at this. 220 is the stone, 9 points is the diamond weight. So we keep the diamonds a little more simple. We did finish the whole thing on the inside. This is going to go. It is one of, I know, everyone's gone, I don't want to see the inside. Show me that hologram. Show me that opal. It, just so you know, it's finished and it's got a little bit of that. That's, of course, they don't polish the back side of opals typically. They're trying to retain as much carat weight as possible. And so they polish the front. And it's not a big dome. It sits relatively low, which is why it's giving such a big face to it, because it looks far bigger than a 220, far bigger than a 440. But look at that, blue, green, and then, oh yeah, there's red, orange, and yellow. And I love that it comes through and you see it from even the side profile. One of the coolest stones, and look at that. I mean, this is what, I can never show it every single direction because we've only got so much room here, but look at that. Every single time it moves side to side, you get something fresh and something new. And then of course, here it is on the hand as well. And it's in the white, but you can change that too. So if you want yellow or rose, we'll do it. And it's better. Okay, $69.99, not gonna work. I will take it down and we will make this really affordable. And yesterday, boy, did we have some cool gents rings, but they're all gone. So now I know we never see as many gents rings as we do for the ladies. So this is where, again, you do have to act a little extra speedy on the phone lines if you want the gents pieces, because there's just more people fighting over them. And that's because there's just so few to go around. So it's always, we're really just, again, very excited about stones that are big enough to be worthy for this kind of gold weight. You have the impeccable gold weight here, again, finished on the inside, so it's comfortable. The opal's one of our best. It really is. I'll take it under $3,000. We'll make it $29.99. send it out for $300 less than that. So $26.99 gets that to you if you'd like it. Okay. So there's the ultimate gents opal, one of our new ones here today, and loving that one. And then of course we do have still the 5-stone band, the Congolese. I think our emerald's gone from earlier, right? The emerald sold. So here we go. And blue zircon continues to be popular. We still have those champagne, the fawn diamond earrings, the tanzanite pendants as well. Those were those rough crystals that were all in their natural state. And then just a few minutes away from our top of the hour, which is going to be our yellow diamond, cushion cut, but elongated. So it's looking like 1.5 carats, but it's not the price tag. So we'll see that coming up in a little bit. Also, we have some big tanzanite earrings, morganitas as well, tanzanite drops. We got either studs or drops, but let me show you something new and fresh, because it's, again, unusual to see something really new and updated in an earring style. And this one is it. They are so really luxe. They feel very designer because they are very designer, because once again, we're going bezel setting here on all yellow diamond stones. Big ones and marquise cuts, fancy cuts. 4 of them put together. They're all slightly different in their size. This makes for a great left and right design as well, but you can also just play with the way that they sit in the ear so that they don't always have to be the same direction. And it's 112. 95.88. Okay, we have yellow gold and we only have a couple pairs to go around. So this is a limited edition item because every single stone has to match to perfection. That's not easy to do. They also have to be the same exact color, the same exact clarity. We even, did you know that we care about clarity, not just on our VS white diamonds, but even on the bigger yellow diamonds that we bring as well? They still have to be that ultimate high level clarity grading, the best color, not where it's too light, but where you get that saturated color that we love. And you're getting 2 full carats here. Who saw that coming? A 2-carat marquise cut yellow diamond earring that feels a little bit like a floral meets a butterfly. And that means, obviously you can see they're all different sizes, but it of course means they're 25 points on average. I don't have individual carat weights on each one because they do differ, but 25 points on average for each and every yellow diamond here in the marquise cut. And look at that, bezel sets, post and butterfly backings as well. Still have that gents opal if you'd like it, so call me there. And here we go, getting you the value of a lifetime on our big time. They're just extraordinary. 1/4 carat yellow diamonds are something else. Tell you what I'll do. We're going to send them out. There's something to be said about an earring like this with big yellows, because usually when we have big yellows, they're in a ring. Every time. Every single time. To take 4 stones and put them together and then have a match pair and make 2 gorgeous matched earrings. Let's show them from a distance away. That's one way to wear them. They actually go in towards the center a little bit, like concave towards the center, so they actually have a little flared kind of look. It just makes it so much fun to play with the angle. Like if you want it more like a butterfly, if you want it more like a little North Star or a floral, if you want it to feel like that oh-so designer quatrefoil. I almost feel like this way it looks a little bit like an angel or a cross. So there are just different ways. I think that that's cool because it's one design that can be open to interpretation in many different ways. Here's the length it's going to give. It's a little over 1/2 inch top to bottom. It's actually way more than 1/2 inch. 5/8 top to bottom, and then I do love it that way because that's giving me like a little bit of that unique, almost cross look. So I'm going to show them on the ear for you so you can see, well, what does 5/8 translate to as far as a look? Here it is. Oh, how pretty are those? Look at that. They're significant. And now I'll just move them around. So you can go there, you can rotate them a little bit around. They're so stunning. I love it that way because then the shorter side is closer to the face, then the outside flares out. So again, totally up to you how you wear them. You're gonna play with them and you can just mix and match them every day. Wear them a different way every day. Back to the wheel we'll go. It is bright yellows. They are not inexpensive earrings, but I kid you not, $69.99 I cannot do. Not in good conscience today. I've got to make sure this is the value of a lifetime. We've only got a couple pairs to go around. Here is, I kid you not, guys, there's the earring, and there is the should be price, which would save you $700 this afternoon or this morning. I'm going to make these better than $69.99. I have to, because we got to move jewelry, and we have an hour and 20 minutes to do it. So it's 80 minutes left to go in our Sunday. We're very busy on the phone lines. We're already busy because you heard me say we have only a couple of pairs. They are not going to last. I think they're best for a primary piercing. If you're going to ask me, because you will, second, third, fourth, I would say no. I would say they're too big for that. They're too wide. They're too long. I'd say just primary piercing only. They look incredible. They're yellow diamonds. These are important. That's why, guys, remember 8 stones on average quarter. You see some are larger, some are probably right at 20. So they're all bigger stones. They're all wrapped in gold, which is a bezel, which means they look even bigger. And it means you've got 8 stones there, 25 points. You know as well as I do. You don't get those stones in yellow diamonds that are natural from the earth for under 500 a piece. And then you have the gold. 500 a piece, and I'm just rounding down. 500 a piece in the diamonds, that's times 8, that's $4 grand. Then you get the gold, the labor, all of that. The butterfly backing for the butterfly earring, open to interpretation. Some will see butterflies, some will see florals, some will see stars, some see that designer quatrefoil that we know so well from a big status couture designer. Whatever you see, whatever you want them to be, they are going to be this, a fabulous value. Because I love a brand new, but I know this is a sale event. So we still got to see the brand new marked down, and not $62.99 marked down either. Even better. So call me quickly, get one before they're gone. Let's take a look. They're not even 62. They're not 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, which is the price of the diamonds loose. Like, roughly speaking, if you just put it together, you got $4,000 just in diamonds. You got to invest $4 grand. Right now, I'm giving you all the gold and labor for free, but let me do better. How about, are we already thinking about them? All right, who's thinking about them so far? 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Okay, we don't have enough to go around. We don't even have enough to go around for everybody's on phone lines, which doesn't mean that everyone's getting one, because trust me, some of these are requests, some of these are items that are going from earlier. So it's all different folks on the line. But I bet you, I'm willing to bet you anything, they are going to sell out, because I'm planning on a better price for you than even $4,000 or $39.99. I know they're not going to be easy because these are huge yellow diamonds, but they are going to be a heck of a value today, and we only have a couple to go around, and they won't last because so many of you are waiting for the new, and this is about as new as it gets, right? We've never done, I've been here 9 years, almost the entirety of this company's existence, and you know what? We've never had anything like it. Never. Not one. Never. That's hard to say. So here's what we'll do instead of 39. Instead of 29, and better yet, they're not even $2,500. You got 10% off. Might as well shop the new while we've got it. Here's the way to go. And it will not be 24. I'll keep going. Not going to be 23 or 22 or 21, or you got to get a pair or maybe 2, because why not? Gifting. Somebody who loves butterflies, somebody who loves florals. If anybody out there loves designer and high-end, you're going to like that earring, because it doesn't get any more designer or high-end than this. And they're not even $2,099. I'll blow them out. They are $1,999, but you save $200 extra. So $1,799 on the beautiful, bright yellow diamond butterfly earrings, or again, floral, star, whatever you want. They are fabulous. $17.99. Danny, we've got your request. It is for a purple Paraiba, and it's gorgeous. It's in that mounting that we've been seeing a couple of today with our moonstones. The different designer mountings, princess cuts, baguettes, rounds, all that. So we're going to see a good one coming up. It's request time. We've got our pinky purple Paraiba right here. Okay, this one's gonna fly. This value is best ever. That's all I can say about this one. It is gonna stay in the white gold. You wouldn't want it any other way, trust me when I tell you. Not with that 487. Item number is 1129020. This is gorgeous. We've got a yellow diamond ring coming up in 18 minutes. It is the value of the entire yellow diamond collection. We have the private collection purple Paraiba. It's got a pink element, so I'm always torn pink, purple. It's really a blend of the two colors, but the most important thing is what you don't see. It's the copper element. The copper element is what takes it off the charts in rarity. It's what also should take it off the charts in price, but it's not. It's going to be a huge value. This is also a lot. Now, I know we break down, it's a lot of little diamond weights. You're going, I don't get it. Why are there so many different diamond weights? We actually just went ahead and categorized each diamond cut separately, but the total carat weight is, I think it's 113. Just doing some rough math there. So 113 in diamonds, princess cut, baguette, and rounds. I like that, you know, the rounds are the more minimal. You got the most of the princess cuts. They're big. and they dot their way around to make this still classic but an upgrade. It's the halo, double halo, but it's upgraded with really good diamonds. And it's going to be a big value. Now, we only have this one, and keep calling on anything you've seen in the show because we're almost about ready to say farewell and good night. So here we go. This is our 487 Purple Pinky Paraiba. It's out so clean, so rich, so bright, so vibrant, neon. My knee-jerk reaction is to go and block a light. I can't, it's off anyway. So it's why it's looking really good, but it looks even better in person. So here's where you get something stunning. And I'm gonna try it on, and we got a new price. It is no longer $99.99, and one of the most valuable stones I can possibly bring you in the entire collection is right here. It is right here. And this is the one you take advantage of, because it will not last. We see the more important pieces are the ones that are going faster because they're the most savings. And it doesn't get any lower, and you don't even see it again on the air. So there's no reason. Waiting is not an option anymore. It's just not an option, and you don't need to because the price doesn't get any better than where it's at anyways. So all these different fancy diamonds, not even, no, it's not gonna be 99 or 89. That's our TVON price, by the way. And don't ask me retail, because if anybody gives you retail in Purple Paraiba, they're making it up. There is no such thing. They don't exist in retail. Even the blue-green Paraibas are barely out there in retail. There's only a couple places that have ever sold a blue-green Paraiba in retail. That's how rare this stone is. And we're looking at, of course, the most rare of the colors, and then the neon and the impact that it gives, the brightness. It's almost 5 carats. It's not even 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, or $59.99. You got a value. It's a request. It's the first caller that says yes gets it. I can't do anything about making another. We don't have another. That is it. And we'll blow it out right now for only $5,499. You get $550 off, and it's not even a final sale. I want you to see it at home, and I want you to decide. Once it's on your hand, that's when you decide. That's when you decide if it's for you or not. Not right now, you just get it. Because right now it's $49.49 and 10 cents. So $49.49 to get that stone. And all you have to do is say yes, get it home. We will do that for free. In your size, it's arriving ready to wear, and then you decide if you want to keep the thing. But it is so amazing and magnificent in the color, in the neon. Its clarity is off the charts, which for a 4 carat 87. You don't expect a 1 carat Paraiba of any color to have any clarity. Every single line is locked, but we have so many people calling in on different things. Let's face it, we have a lot of late arrivals here. It probably means it's halftime, right? So everyone's chiming in going, okay, now I'm playing catch up. Now I'm getting what I love. Now I'm going to go ahead and call in. Now I'm going to get, see what I can do here, because we've got, again, a 2-day break where we don't have the sale event because, well, we're not even here. So this is where you got to shop right now and shop what you need, because nothing lasts the show, and we only have an hour and 14 minutes left. The Paraiba is gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Here are the big tanzanite earrings, by the way, just in case you want the big ovals. We've got these huge oval stones, which are the Blue Wing Block Ds. Item number is 11288389. They are Museum Reserve ovals. They are a perfect match, and they are also 14 carats 32 in total weight, so that means 7 carats plus in each. Now they're ovals, they're north to south setting as far as when they're on the ear, and they are going to be omega backs with a diamond halo. The diamond halo is 84 points. They are also incredibly priced here today, so we'll help you out. And thank you on the Purple Pink Paraiba. Well done there. Don't forget the men's opal is still here. We also have that moonstone pendant, and the yellow diamond butterflies are here. But here we go with the ovals. This is $1432.84, and white gold only is how they stay. I will pop one on the ear for you as well. We'll show you the length that they give, and this is where you go. Now I have smaller tanzanites in drops a little later. Actually, they're probably coming up next. We'll do them right after this. We might as well show you everything we've got. You know you got to have an omega, because even the tweezers have a hard time holding on to these. That's how large they are. So the omega is going to be important because that's what keeps it upright in the ear. They're just under 3/4 of an inch there in the top to bottom length. So just under that, and we've got to move this one back up center here for you. And then I'll try one on. And the post is, of course, at the top of one end of the stone. So they are going to sit only north to south. These are not the kind you can adjust because it has an omega backing. This is not a post backing. If it was a post backing, they would never sit on the ear properly. They're just too large. So here's, oh, but look at that. When you got an omega, you can handle the big size. And then let me just kind of just center them up for you so you can see what they're all about. Aren't those stunning? Really good tanzanites, really bright, 7 carat plus in each. They look so fantastic. Piercing coverage as well. So you're just seeing the bright neons and blues and purples and reds of these museum reserves. And whew, they're under $10,000 today. Well under. They were actually started at $19,999. We're going even lower than 10, lower than 9, lower than 8. They're not $79.99 either, and we'll take another up close look at them. They're fabulous. You can see, look at the reds the second you see them up close. And that's telling when they're under the most concentrated light possible and they're giving you so much red as you see, and you have them here, and we'll do another, you know what, another discount as they do their little break dancing spin here. We're going to make these even better. How about $74.99? One caller only. They're $750 off. So they'll be well under $7,000 to get them home. That is an amazing opportunity when you've got 7 carats times 2. They're actually larger than that, and we do love to see it. By the way, we have some requests coming out. Those are $67.49 and change at checkout, so $67.50, not bad. When you're taking into account that there's 14 carats, and that means that your per carat is $470. Okay, if there's free gold, free diamonds, and free labor, you've also got one of the best per carat prices we've ever seen on Tanzanite. So that's a good thing. And now we've got, hi Karen, we've got Karen's request here. It's a blue sapphire in platinum. Then we have Kathy's request, which is our 410 hoops. We're going to bring those back out. They were here a couple days ago. So we'll get to the requests here. Those are $67.50. So huge value. One only on the pair. And then I was going to do the Tanzanite drops. We'll get to those right after these requests because I value your time. But take a look at this. Here's our sapphire ring, 1128843 for Karen's request. And it's going to be our platinum 60 point. Is the center stone size in that pear-shaped blue sapphire, royal blue it is, and 11 points in diamonds on one side, the more fluted design and textured on the other. A band style that automatically has, it's a band but a bypass. So really feels very, very fresh. I could see this even though it's wider, even on a pinky finger or anywhere else. And it's going to be also, well, one of our bigger values, call in early because again, first come, first served on everything one of a kind. And this one is just that. I'm going to put that on my ring finger. It shouldn't be there. It's a little snug, but I'll tell you, if it's true to size, you just need to get your ring size, okay? We're doing this for $888. $888. After discount, $799. So that is a lot of platinum, and I love the way this bypass of the different styles of bands, meaning diamonds and platinum, it creates that little bit of an opening, a negative space, and that's where your stone sits. So it's really a beautiful way to show off that stone, and it feels like it's the right choice for the pear shape, I feel like, as well. So $799, Karen, on that one. That's a quick request, and again, I should never put that on. It's way too small for my finger. But Kathy, we've got your 410s coming up as well. It is a fabulous day to shop diamonds, that's for sure, and we got them. So there's another angle at the sapphire there. So that's going to be $799. We'll give that about 20 seconds here, and then we're going to show the 410s. And then we've got our Tanzanite drop earrings as well, which are very, very exciting. So that should be gone and probably is. Now here are the 410s and the hoops. Take a look at this inside out style, my favorite hoop we do. Whenever I always have a pair on reserve. They're not mine, because again, they're not mine to have, but I will tell you, I have a pair on reserve always in the vault, so that if and when I'm ever like coming from somewhere else and I don't have proper earrings on for the show, these are the ones I always borrow. So you'll see me wear these a lot on the show here when I host for you, and it's just it's my go-to when it comes to my choice in diamond hoops. Obviously, it's the largest we do, not only in carat weight but also in length. They're oval in shape. This is where you get the most payoff. Inside out styles don't make a lot of sense to me if you're doing real small hoops, because you're never going to see what's on the inside of the back of the earring. So this is what I like to see when we've got the inside out style. It's 1110424. Thank goodness for that old item number. It's helping bring that price down. Just brought them out the other day. I think it was Friday night, and so we haven't had a chance to melt down any quantity, which is great. We have white gold here. White gold is available, and that can ship right away. If you want the yellow or the rose, I'm happy to do it, but it is going to be a little bit more of a wait time. So the white gold is what's made up and ready to go because it's the best way to show off the diamonds. Now it's 410, 2 carats plus in each, button release, and a snap close. So this is really what I'm going to show you here is really simple. It's very, very easy. All you're going to do is reach back there, and you see this little ledge? That's the button. That's only going to be used when you want to open it up. Okay, release the closure. That's all you have to do is open it up. To push them, to click them, that's it. Push, click, closed. Done. Push, click, closed. They align. You don't have to look at what you're doing. You just push them. And they click on closed. So this is the way to do it, and all mirror finished on the side profile and the back. So by goodness, if you want to wear them reversed one day, if you want to put those 410s behind and tuck them inside, you can. If you want to wear them as just a plain gold hoop that there's nothing plain about because they're 2 by 1 3/4, you can do that, or that's what we like. Show off the diamonds. I'm going to pop one on for you as well as you see that great oval shape and so easy to put on. There's a straight post and the diamonds are going to go up over the post. So that also gives you piercing coverage. And this is a request, but again, anybody can take them because we have more than one available in the white gold ready to ship. So it goes out tomorrow. That's Monday. So even though we're not here with a show, we do shipping. It's mostly a shipping and sizing and make new day. That's what we do on Mondays and Tuesdays. And yet we're really giving you a huge blowout here on this big value when we've got, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, they're just every time. And here I wear these all the time. And yet they never cease to amaze. Just the beauty, yet they're not down here, they're not here, they're not getting tangled. This is not that kind of earring that's complicated to wear. It just is, if you are a real diamond lover, it's where you go. If you're not afraid to, like, if you don't shy away from a bigger hoop, knowing that that elongation is so very flattering on, this is where you go. And they're a huge value because we're doing them for only $4,499. Which of course means you're spending a little bit over $4,000. It's basically about $4,000. And that means you're also under $1,000 a carat. For all that gold too, which again, free gold doesn't happen when you've got 2 inches by 1 3/4, but it's happening now. So free gold and a better than commercial grade diamond price per carat on what are not commercial grade diamonds, they're BS. So take a look at it up close. I'm going to leave this one on for a minute because I also want to give you the across the room perspective because there aren't many earrings that I can do that with and that you would actually see. But this one you can. You can see it plain as day from all the way across the room because it is just that gorgeous and sparkling. There's something to be said about a plain gold hoop, but and you still essentially have that built in, where if you wanted to literally, you're going, how do I reverse it? Do I inside? You simply put it on backwards, put the post through the back of your piercing, and suddenly you have an all gold hoop if you want it. Otherwise, you put it in the way you would normally, and you've suddenly got 410 in diamonds for under $1,000 a carat. That just does not happen. That does not happen. You don't see diamonds that are VS for under $1,000 a carat. That is a commercial grade diamond price. Diamonds that are natural are going up in value. They are. You can't fight that. And here's what we're doing, bringing them down in price. So $4,000 essentially, it's a little over 4,000, it's like $4,050, and that'll get you that hoop. So thank you. We are so far over 2 on these requests here. So Karen or Kathy, let me know if those are not what you're looking for, and we can bring out what you are looking for. But again, means the sapphire is still available in platinum, and the earrings are also available in the white gold ready to go. Yellow or rose, just give us a couple of days and we'll have those for you, okay? So $44.99, but less $450, so $4,049 and change. We have a tanzanite earring drop. Got to show you the drops to go with the big studs we had. The big studs are still here, by the way. But let's take a look at this. We have a really, really, really cool drop earring. And nothing that's like 2 inches and complicated or anything like that. Just gives you basically a hoop to start and then a tanzanite. So let's show you what we have here, what we have made up in a really nice, easy to wear drop style earring that you have right there with the round. Look at that. That's a pretty one, isn't it? 112-9569 is here. And welcome into our last little bit of Sunday here. We've got a little bit over an hour left, so not a lot of time. And we've got, yep, the long-awaited tanzanite drops with the rounds. Of course, something special about those Portuguese cut rounds that we have here. And it's going to be 154 total weight in the tanzanites. Come on down. We got an hour and 3 minutes, so 63 minutes to save you some money here on whatever it is you're looking for on this Sunday. Give us a call if you have requests. We're taking those. If you had not made a request, but you're looking at the hoops going, well, I know that was Kathy's request, and I know the sapphire was Karen's request. They're here if you'd like to get them. So all you got to do is call, and they can be yours as well. We don't show jewelry, just for one person. We show to a large audience. So again, anybody can take whatever as long as you're first. And the earrings, we have a couple pairs made up. They go out tomorrow, so you'll have them probably well before you sit down for Thanksgiving dinner. So that's really what I would really consider is, shop for yourself even these moments. This is great giftable, yes, but this is an opportunity where you're going to get these pieces in a hurry. So if you want to look a little extra special this week at those holiday gatherings, you can do it. But here's our tanzanite earring, $95.69, and well, the last tanzanite earring I had was $7,500. I feel like we might just, for the variety situation, need something a little more affordable. And this is a simple drop in that it's just under an inch. Show them to you on. Hinged Omega style backing. So it's a spring-loaded hinge. So this is not the kind of backing that sits over your post. If you look at just how it opens and then how it closes, and you see there, it's not actually touching the post at all. Doesn't actually touch it. So it's just all in the hinge. The hinge is doing the work. The hinge is how you open and close it. So I just opened it right here, and then you just close it. And it doesn't ever touch the post. So this is the best kind of style for this drop earring that you can get. I will also just remind you of the carat weight here. It's 7/8 of an inch. So let me just, or actually the carat weight, not the carat weight, the length, just to show you here. And the carat weight, of course, is always up there. It's a carat 54. Here's the length measurement, 7/8 right there. So that's just under an inch. They're a real wearable style. We can do any gold color you want, but we have the white gold ready to go. So again, if you want yellow or rose, it's not going to get there before Thanksgiving. If you want white gold, it probably will. Just depending on shipping partners and all that stuff, because some of you live far away and sometimes there's cold weather and delays and things like that. But again, they'll go out tomorrow if you want the white gold, because we got them. They're ready to go. And that's what they look like from a distance on. And are you ready? I know I'm excited about it. Big value. Last earrings I had were $7,500. They were not drops. These are drops. And they feel yet, do those feel like, oh my gosh, I don't have a cocktail dress or a full-length gown to wear those with? Nope. What's casual? Loungewear? Sweats? Jeans and a t-shirt? Can you wear those? Yes. Do you need to be in a cocktail gown? Do you need to be in a full-length dress? Do you need to be black tie? No. These are wearable all the time. Don't let the word drop fool you. Sometimes a drop is a big chandelier earring that, yeah, is more appropriate for the once-a-year wedding you go to. Others are more classic and wearable even daily. I think this falls into that daily wear category, while it's still a drop earring that gives you a little extra drama. And it's not going to be $4,999. Back to the wheel we'll go, because there's only so long I can crouch like that. And then here's what we'll do. Instead of $49, $39, $29, I got to make some waves here. We got our last hour kicking off right now. It's now. We have 60 minutes left to go. Let's make it happen. This is your value. This is your moment. These weren't even scheduled for the show. I had to beg and plead and grovel for these earrings to be here. And I'll tell you what, I'm glad I did. It was worth it. It was worth demeaning myself to beg and plead. Beg, 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 and please let me have them. Let me discount them. I know they're rare and I know they're rounds and I know they're blue wings, but I got to make sure that we have earrings for everybody. And the $7,500 earrings, I cannot with good conscience say they're for everybody. Pick them up as a gift. Buy a few. Can't do that. This is it. This is the one, though, that I think hopefully is a universal enough style. And welcome in, by the way, if you just now tuned in. So glad to have you with us today. I'm Lauren Blair. This is our last hour together. So we're going to really, really wow you. Some big values on this Sunday. This is our Black Friday countdown. That may seem like that's a long way away because there's probably a lot happening between now and Black Friday for all of us, right? This is where you have a chance to shop at your leisure. If next week looks a little busy, we're not here Monday, we're not here Tuesday. So remember, you don't have a lot of time to shop the sale. So take all the discounts, take those values while they're here. I can't stress that enough because you're going to wake up one day and tune in and go, oh, where'd the sale go? Hey, wait a minute, where'd the big sale go? 10% off, I want that too. Here's how you do it, and on values that I'm dropping in price already, and they're not going to be even $1,999 for these earrings. They are downright affordable. Come on in. Get the earrings. You will love them. White, yellow, rose, white gold goes out right away. They're not going to be 19. I don't hear a phone yet, and I want to. And it's a top of the hour value followed by my yellow diamond, which is the part 2. So it's just a wild moment here for our collectors of the best, and it's not going to be 19. I mean, what can I do here? We got $17.99 at checkout. That's $200 extra off. I don't know. I have 25 years of doing this, and that's usually a price tag. Even back in 2001, that's a price tag that would get pretty exciting, and that's before we had blue wing block Ds, and that's before we knew it was getting so rare and limited, and before we even had red flash-in stones. Here's what I'll do instead of $19.99. Your $17.99 would be your price at checkout. I will top that. I will bring it down to $17.99 right here on the air and then still give you 10% off. And actually, we're under cost already. We're under cost. And that's okay. If I'm okay with it, you're okay with it, right? Oh, heck, you guys are thrilled. That's what you want. $17.99, that's your discounted price, but I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put it there. So then let's see, we go back. You know what? Skip going backwards by another $179. Let's take it even lower than that. This is your moment. Tanzanite earrings are few and far between, and they're only getting tougher because we don't have any more of the stones left. So if we don't have the stones left, how do we make the earrings? How can we make earrings going forward if we have no stones to build them with? This is why it's now or never to take advantage. It's not even 17, 16, 15, 14. I mean, how low can we go? It is a fabulous value. We've got our 10% off. Remember also, you got a full money back guarantee once you get the piece at home too. So there's that. All of those extras, all of that savings, and they're not $14.99. They're not $13.99. Solid gold, great mechanism there. We're very busy now. You knew we would be. They're not even $13.99, Tone. I'm going to make them even better. It is now a top of the hour, and then we got a follow-up. My biggest and best yellow diamond is here as well. I'll take this yellow diamond. This is for me, and I've got a very high-end taste. I just like high-end stuff. And I'm going to tell you, this is the yellow diamond I would choose for my own collection if I have my choice of any in our own inventory. So I'm going to show you that next. But we got to do better than $13.99. Blowout time is here. The earrings are limited, and we'll do right now $1,299. They'll be $11.69 at checkout. And we got 60 seconds with those before we get to our yellow diamond, the ultimate yellow diamond deal, the ultimate value. The big cushion cut that is not a square, so it looks even larger. Hallelujah to that. Got something very special coming up. So stay with us, and by goodness, if you have a request, we have 55 minutes left to shop. It sneaks up on us every single Sunday, and everyone thinks they got all the time in the world, but then we get bombarded in the last couple minutes of the show. Everyone's getting their requests in. Do it now while we still have 55 minutes to go get it, bring it out, and give you the ample presentation that you need, okay? So here we are, 30 seconds. Call them out, operators. Let me know. How many would you like? And we still have 410 hoops going out too, by the way. We have 410 hoops that are also, thank you, everybody's picking up the 410s. Well done there. Those yellow diamond earrings still here in that new design with the bezel set marquise cuts. How about every line locked up? That's what this was intended to do. That's exactly what's supposed to happen here. Jason, a request over there? What would, oh, you got some earrings? Who was that? Hi, Holly. Thank you. Where's Holly calling from? Oh, wonderful. Hi, Holly in Pennsylvania. Allison getting a pair of earrings? Love. Thank you very much. $11.69. I think Will's got a pair of earrings as well, and look what's coming up. Ooh. So many of you have said, can we just get a yellow diamond with white diamonds? I don't need yellow diamonds around my yellow diamond. And I'm with you. I 100% agree. So we're going to bring that to you. And it's the piece I would choose for my own collection because I've seen them all. I've seen every last yellow diamond we've built and made. I've sold most every single yellow diamond we've built and made. And I'm very excited about this next one and the value we're going to put together for you for our last bit of Sunday. This Sunday, this Black Friday countdown Sunday, where these values are cooking, aren't they? Amazing. And we don't get to see the pieces going forward. They either go or they go. They either go to you or they get melted down. Either way, it's a last call on everything in the show. So time to take advantage. We're going to get to the big yellow diamond coming up. And we still have, again, some of our pieces from earlier are still here. But you know how this works. I got about 30 pieces here still available and then about 50 pieces gone. So all you have to do is let me know which one you like and we'll see if it's still here, okay? $12.99, $11.69 at checkout, okay? So we're ready to move along, and thank you everybody so much for just being here. It's not fun without you guys, and we're doing it. A really special Sunday feature here. I've got this next yellow diamond, which is nothing short of amazing. This is the yellow diamond. I promise you, out of everything we've had, including I'm a big diamond girl. I like a big diamond. I have a very large white diamond I wear every day. I got to say, I like a big diamond, but I really, really like when a diamond can give me a bigger look than it actually weighs. And we have had 3-carat yellow diamonds here. We've even had a 4-carat yellow diamond. They were sold many, many years ago. We have lately 2.5, 2. This is my absolute favorite. And the beautiful part about it is this is a 101. But because it's an elongated cushion, meaning rectangular like my window, like my TV if you were to rotate it. This is not a square cushion. Square cushions look a lot smaller. So for me, as someone who likes a bigger diamond, I don't want a square cushion. I want a rectangular cushion that's going to give me some length. So just visually, you can have this 101 and it's going to look larger than a typical 101 does. Does that make sense? Let's take a look at it here. It's 112-9151. Keep calling on the earrings. We still have a pair for you. And white gold goes out right away. Here is the yellow diamond, okay? It is a 101 and it is a huge white diamond weight. And again, what most of our yellow diamonds have done of late, most of our yellow diamonds, including ones I brought just in the last 24 hours, in the last 48 hours, in the last 72 hours and beyond, most of them have a yellow diamond halo with them and some kind of yellow diamond accent somewhere. This does not, which I completely 100% feel like it doesn't need. I love that when you've got a big yellow diamond, it can be on its own and really just be on display here and look its best. And here is our 101 cushion cut VS stone. Yes, it's still a VS stone. And yes, you're also getting 272 overall in incredible diamonds. Let me walk you through it. It is a double halo. And so it's just going to be the only yellow gold in the ring, as well as going to be just the center stone setting. So the prongs, the basket, that's it. Everything else is going to be in the white gold. Everything looks amazing. You've got the band, even this band is really unique too, because we do that larger diamond to just kind of extend the double halo, but then the double row together. So a little more interest there in just the side of the ring, so the shoulders of the ring as we call it. And look at the yellow, bright, brilliant, amazing color. And it's that brilliant cut. So not only is it the elongated cushion we love that's rectangular, but it's also the brilliant cutting. 272 is the overall carat weight. Let me show it to you on. I had this on at the beginning of the show and at the midway point of the show to show you from a long distance away what kind of visual it presents. It is a large ring. This is not one that you see just anywhere or everywhere. This is not what everybody's wearing. This doesn't look like, oh, maybe it's costume. This is just the essence of what fine jewelry is all about, what really high-end is all about, what would literally be in the six-figure price point anywhere in retail for like quality. And that means natural and natural. I don't want you to compare a natural yellow diamond like what we have to a lab grown, because they're not the same thing. People like to say, but they're exactly the same thing. I'm sorry, if they were the same thing, they'd be the same thing. They're not the same thing, because one is made in a lab in a controlled environment where technology has gotten to the point where it's really inexpensive to do. I mean, it wasn't when it first developed. I mean, like any new technology. Remember when we had cell phones first? And not only were they not that sleek and not that small and weren't fit for your pocket, they were like big bricks. And they didn't have technology where we could access the internet, because that didn't exist either. So, you know, the kind of thing that we see technology evolve quite a bit, we see the same technology, because it is technology, that allows lab grown to happen. And the reason I'm talking about it is because we have a price that's better than lab grown. It's just that simple. So the reason lab grown is a thing is that most people can't afford the real deal. Or if they can, it's a really low quality of the real deal. So, who wants to own that? Who wants to buy that? Who wants to wear that? So it's a nice alternative to have, but make no mistake, it's a lot easier to do. It's costing a lot less to make. So you're seeing huge margins, which are profit margins, which means if it costs $5 to make and they charge $5,000, that's a lot of profit margin. That's a business we would all love to be in. So it's a little bit different. This is natural. Not only a natural diamond from the earth, but a natural color. It came out of the earth this color. So that, and the fact that it's coupled with these white diamonds, all of that said, it justifies a $12,999 price tag. That we would give you a $1,300 discount because you're shopping it today. Instead, I'm going to make it a lot less, so that you don't have to spend $13,000 and you get it for a lot less. And that's my goal, is to make sure that you have a chance right now to pick up a favorite, get it at a better price, save all that money, and you know what we're going to do? Make it even better than $12,000 or $10,000 or $99.99. To me, this is the ultimate. This is 100% the ultimate. The color is spot on. The cutting is gorgeous. The diamond weight around it is very large. And it has the presence without being oversized. It's a large ring. Don't get me wrong. If you like smaller jewelry, this is not for you. But it is that fabulous look and no yellow diamonds around it whatsoever. So if that is something you've been looking for, it's just something we haven't seen much of. We haven't. Most everything has yellow diamonds with it, which is fine. There's a great purpose for that, but I like when it's just really, again, this to me feels very special. It feels very like what we see in the highest end design houses, which is where you have to go, by the way. Your regular mall store is not going to have a yellow diamond. That's natural. I know, because that's my job. My job is to make sure that I'm aware of what's happening in retail. It's a little easier now than it used to be because there's less retailers out there. It used to be, you know, you had to go to the basic mall, you had to go to the little mall, to the little stores, you had to go to the mom and pops, you had to go to the chain stores that were like the big nationwide chains, then you had to go to the high. We don't have a lot of those anymore. So there's only really high end that has this elite level of natural yellow diamonds. So really a tough one to find anywhere else. We're going to make this a lot more affordable than $99, $89, $79, $69. What would we like to make this the piece that you can say absolutely yes, it is my time to get a yellow diamond. I do not want to compromise my quality, and now I don't have to, thanks to the fact it's on sale and it's giving me a discount, plus I have a money back guarantee as well. Sign me up. Let's do it right now for better than even $5,000. As a matter of fact, we're going to do something even better. And this is the most important diamond mounting we have because, again, the white diamonds all the way around it, look how huge they are, especially on the outside of that halo. It's not going to be $5,000. It's not going to be even $45,000. We are going to do something absolutely crazy, bonkers, ridiculous, silly, and blowout. Yes, it's not $4,000. It's not $39.99. We have one. As soon as it's gone, you know what happens. Done and gone, and bye-bye, it goes. If you love it, you call. Because that price right now saves you $400. I think we can all say we've assessed yellow diamonds here. It's not the first time you've ever watched. It's probably not the first one you've ever seen. But I will say this. We've had a lot of first-time shoppers today. And you know why? Not because they're a first-time watcher. They're first-time shoppers. Probably because they've been watching for years. And now the values dropping to where they are, these price tags dropping the way they are, that's when you say yes. That's when you go for it. That's when you say, okay, I'm done waiting. I'm done hoping and wishing and thinking I'm just going to go try it. And what do you have to lose? Absolutely nothing. You even get the money back guarantee with it. So there is nothing to lose. There is no reason to hold back anymore. This is the jewelry you deserve to own. And you can spend more on lab grown all day. You can spend more on faux. You can spend more on really, really included stones and really, really, really light yellows, none of which are going to give you that best quality you want. Here's how you get best quality. It's not $39. It's not $38. We're going to keep on going. And we're going to wow you with the value like we always do, but this is our best ever. And it's that simple. Instead of even $38.88, and you got 10%, which is going to amount to a lot of extra savings, and that needs to be taken into consideration because what you pay is what you pay, and that is the value. So here we are, right here and now, not even $3,799, not even $3,777. Uh-oh. It's getting too low, and keep in mind where this is going because we've already seen some $3,777 deals on pieces that never should have been, and then there's that huge extra discount. But it's not $3,777, and keep in mind, 10% extra off. Let's blow this out right now, $3,699. You get literally 10% off. It makes this ring, and this is where you have to hear me out because nobody's doing the math at home because it's Sunday. Sundays are like supposed to take it easy day. That ring, this whole everything you're getting, $272 in solid gold, is $3,329 at checkout. We need to stop and really take that in for a minute. I'm going to have a seat. $3,329. Okay, I'm not. $3,329. There's no chair. Just kind of pretending. $3,329. It's never happened on a 1 carat. When does that happen? On an elongated stone that looks even larger because it does. 1.5 carats is the look. All the diamonds around it, and it's $3,329. Okay, so that gets 60 seconds. That's my pick of the show. And then we have a tanzanite. We have 43 minutes to go in the show. We have a tanzanite ring It's our huge museum reserve. I also have a yellow diamond necklace that we should probably show you after this because it's a heart shape and it's a full-on necklace and it looks amazing and the price is downright affordable. So we'll do that as well. If you want to do some gifting, yellow diamond necklace with a heart shape, no less. So there's that. And look at this. This is together. Oh yeah, look how pretty that would be with it. So we've got our yellow diamond heart shape coming up for you in a necklace. This ring, $33.29. Come on now. Where are you buying gold? I don't know where you shop, but I know this. I know you look everywhere, and I hope you do, because the more you look, the more you understand value and savings. And solid gold like that, $3,300 all day. You could just buy gold like that and get you a deal. I mean, if anybody, you walk in a store and spend $3,300 on that amount of gold, we are covering it in the best of the best in diamonds. Let's get to our necklace. And again, if you have any last minute requests, we need them now. It is last call on the show. In 40 some minutes, 42 now, we sign off. So it is time to let us know what you'd like to have. I'll keep the yellow diamond. Here's the yellow diamond necklace from the back. Here's the yellow diamond from the front. And the big news here is it is a heart shape. It is a heart shape with a couple of extra diamonds. We're going to throw in some rounds on the sides, and it's 112, 73, 75, and it's our heart shape 50 pointer. So another big yellow diamond has come to play. And then you also have those yellow diamonds. So we've got yellow diamond round brilliants that are bezel set. I want to remind you of those as well so that we don't forget that those are those yellow diamond bezel sets that are going to be on the sides, and yes, both sides. That would be both of the sides there. So there's your yellow diamond. I'll just set them there so as a little reminder. So we've got the heart-shaped bezel set, the rounds bezel set. You've got the diamond cut chain. Yes, we put in full adjustability here. It's going to be the 16, the 17, the 18-inch length all together. And you've got a diamond cut chain, lobster claw closure, all the best of the best. It's the high end in every respect, because why would you put anything less than high end? Clasp and closure, diamond cut chain, lengths and all that. You never would around such important stones. Important stones deserve important gold weight. They deserve important styles. We are bringing it. Welcome into our last bit of Sunday together. I am so excited that you're with us. If you have any requests, you got to get them in. If there's anything you'd like to see again, or maybe you have a question, is something still available from earlier, please let us know. We'll find out for you. We will let you know probably promptly, right there and right then in that moment. Here's what we've got on the necklace. You might remember this debuted not all that long ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. It was debuted on my show, and we brought it out, and we gave you a price tag, and it was $1,888, and we loved it. Now it's going to be less, and we're going to send it out at a discount, and if that isn't gifting central, do you love somebody? Is there anybody in your family or your circle that you love and you can never really truly, I think when you really, really love somebody, it's really, really hard to sometimes express that. And how do you properly express it? Even if you're able to verbally express it, how do you express the magnitude of the love you have for a family member, a loved one, a daughter, somebody who's maybe not even related, but they're like so close? You know, sometimes our friends are like family. And this is really the ultimate gifting idea. It's a heart-shaped in a yellow diamond. So what a beautiful gift to give to somebody that they can wear every day, that they can put on and live in and don't have to wait for a special occasion to wear. And to get a heart-shaped yellow that has been, again, unearthed from the ground in that color and then faceted to such a special shape. And we're going to make it better than $1,888. That's where it was a couple weeks ago. And now we're going to blow it out. Do the best we can. Give you that great value. Come on in. It is time to shop while they're here. The values are, again, as fleeting as the pieces are themselves. Once the pieces are gone, the values go away. So there's no need to wait. And we're doing better than $1,800, even $1,500 or $1,499. It's an entire necklace, which obviously really amps up the rarity here in that you've got a gold chain that's worth about $800 on its own. Here's what it looks like from a distance on the hand. Then we'll try it on for you. There you can see how that heart shape is perfectly centered and will stay that way. And then the round brilliant's about an inch away in every direction. Here's that multiple ways that you can wear it here, because we've built in the 16, 17, and 18 inch. So you've got all the freedom to adjust it day by day. Here's what it looks like on from a distance. So you can see it's a perfect everyday wearable size. This isn't like too big. It's not too small. You can still tell it's a heart shape from a distance away, and we're going to make it better than 14, better than 13. One of our bigger values of the entire show is right here, right now, and there it is. And look at that, the way it's set. I love the back, and I love the fact that it's all enclosed in gold, kind of ensconced, if you will. That's the bezel setting that we love. So it's well protected. You know, I think necklaces are challenging sometimes because it's up there near fabrics, whether it's collars, whether it's clothing, whether it's scarves, whether it's hair. And sometimes if you have just a prong setting in a basket, it can catch on things. That won't happen with this beautiful bezel and prong. It's a dual setting. We're going to do better than 13, then 12. Let's make it happen for you. This is going to be, you know what, I've got a little strategy to play here because I know where we want to be. And at $12.99, it's still $11.69, which is just a weird number. What if we take and stay with the math on me here? Because I love math when it comes to saving money. I'm not a big math fan ordinarily. But when it comes to saving money on something I love, like jewelry and fine, and not having to go costume when costume's more in so many cases right now, we're going to do better than even $1,199. Send them out. We only have a couple to go around. They stay in the two-tone gold, by the way. And it's going to be better than 11, better than 10. You know what? Let's just make it 11.11. Because that way, it is only $9.99 and change to get the necklace home. We'll give it 60 seconds. Then we're going to take requests for the rest of the day. I've only got one more piece to show you that's new. It's the not new, but it's for today. It's the tanzanite. So we're going to bring you our 11 karat 44. You haven't even seen it yet. And I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm going to try to bring you value. I'll try. I'm going to try to bring you a best of. We'll do it. And this is the necklace that is well popular already. There's that side profile. Take another look at it from a distance on the hand here so you can see how it's going to sit. It'll never flip. It'll never turn on you. It's got that beautiful basket beneath it, that bezel setting around it, never flips, never catches on anything, nothing. It is $9.99. I know it's a weird number to see, but when you take the $11.11 off, it's $11.11 and 10 cents. So you're saving a bunch. You're getting it for $9.99 and 90 cents. So it's under $1,000 for a 50-point VS yellow diamond. And it's a bright neon ultimate color as well. So that just, it could not be better. It could not be better. And you don't have to, like, the pendants are tricky. We had a great pendant yesterday. But the pendants are tricky. Pendants, you have to have a chain. The pendants, you got to have a chain. You got to go find a chain. Does it fit? Is it the right size for the bail? All of that. You don't have that worry here. The chain is built in, which I think anybody knows today that that's more money, right? I think even if you're giving it to a gift recipient and you're going, well, I don't know if they understand jewelry. Well, they may or may not. But I think that we understand that necklace already made in full is more money than just pendant without the necklace, because the necklace is the whole kit and caboodle. Everything's built in, everything's ready to go. You don't have to worry about your gift recipient or yourself going, do I have the right chain? Is it the right color gold? Is it the right length? Is it the right scale for the bail? You don't have to worry. It's all built in. So that is a huge extra value, and that's why to see it for under $1,000, it's so unbelievable, because chains themselves are so expensive. Basic chains, not chains with 50-point yellow diamonds in them. A basic kind of throwaway chain. $600 for those throwaway chains right now. So that's just gold. That's all gold's doing. So this is where, again, you got to look at it from a perspective of what you would pay for the chain, what you're getting the whole necklace for. Put it all together, $9.99. It's very special. And now I'm going to bring you for my final trick of the day, and then we're going to need your help because I need some requests, or we'll do some recaps. But we have a very, very, very special tanzanite coming your way. It is incredible. We have a tanzanite that is $11.44. So before you say, no, I can't afford an $11.40, don't say that yet because you haven't seen what I need to do. I'm going to bring you a tanzanite that is not only an 11 karat 44 museum reserve, but it is also with the really fancy diamonds on the sides, and it's a 3-stone. The style that I get requests for every day that I hardly ever have on the show is right here, and it's 1128447. Look at that. Those are fancy cuts. They're not even half moons or trillions or trapezoids. They're somewhere in between. It's like a half moon, kind of. It's got one straight side, and then it's a more notched edge moving its way around, so they sit out perfectly. This is just cool. And I'm going to do something a little crazy here because, you know, end of the show's here, 30-some minutes left, big holiday week approaching, 10% off. I think we need to do something a little wild here because I know one thing. I know my discounted, by the way, it's a discounted price that I have that I'm about to read off to you, but you have to promise me one thing. You will not turn off the TV, and please don't report me to the FCC. Because I'm serious. I should not, I mean, we talk about regulation of different, what people say that's controversial, or somebody talked about politics when they shouldn't have, or somebody said a bad word. I don't think the FCC even has any clue that they should probably be regulating me and the home shopping world for the pricing I'm doing. For the pricing. Because when you are the, described by the industry as the, well, let's put it this way. Everyone says that I ruin the diamond market because I price diamonds too cheap. Well, now I am about to take it to the next level. What if we take this one source, so well known, ultimately popular stone of tanzanite, in which we have the very best quality in the world overall? What if we start dropping that too cheap? I'm going to do it right now because Mama needs to move some jewelry. So here's what I'm going to do. We got white gold only. We got an 1144 oval stone. We have a museum reserve and 2 big diamonds, 29 points. They're about 15 points a piece. And now we got to do something crazy because I got to move it and I can't have any more pieces pile up here. We got too much to melt down from the show and I can't have the jewelers melt that much. So, because melting starts today, remember they're coming in today. I know they're working on a Sunday and we're so thankful for that because they want to get started on the whole weekend of sizing and shipping and all that. So we're getting everything ready for you so that things can go out tomorrow, okay? Because I've been telling you how we're really making sure pieces go out to you, and a lot of you are going to be wearing a lot of your jewelry sitting there at Thanksgiving going, look at my piece. You're going to say, I thought I was excited. In years past, I was excited about the sweet potatoes and the company and maybe sitting back and relaxing a little bit and the meal, and now I'm just excited about my jewelry I'm wearing. It will top everything else. It really is so amazing to have these pieces here, and you know what? I'm going to take this down below $12,999. That is my sale price. I'm supposed to give you $1,300 off, and we'll still give you 10% off. But what if we start by taking $1,300 off and actually keeping it going? And what if we just put this on an auction block price so that we can get you a price that I cannot do? Can I do it or can I not do it? I can't do it on my own as the price tag. But what I can do is say, let's get a few of you on the phone lines and let's put it on the auction block and let's see what happens that way. So instead of, this is good. And I think there's a lot of you that want to have the ultimate collectible. Maybe you even have a blue wing, a 3 carat, a 5 carat, a 10. Here's the 1144, let me try it on. And you can't get much better than a 3-stone setting style. Classic it is. And look at that. Those diamonds are really, they look a lot bigger. I don't know, 29 points each is what they look like. But I'll go with it. It's a minimum. And they're white bright diamonds, white gold only, because you don't even see the gold. It's just about the stone and the diamonds and the fabulous unique cuts that you have around it. And we're going to do better than even $10,000. I got to put it on the auction block. I've got to, because I can't go lower than $99.99 otherwise. And I still have that feeling, and it's just from being here for like, 2.5 hours, you just get a good sense for the day. Tell you the truth, I got the sense before I even came on the air. So, because when you do this for a long, long time, you know. Here's what I'm going to do instead of $10,000. $9,000, $8,000, $7,000, $6,000. Profiting is not what I'm concerned with right now. I am concerned with one thing alone, and that is one of you getting that ring on your hand in the next couple of days. That is my one and only priority right now, is to make sure that this very ring that sits on that wheel there is going out to one of you today. Well, tomorrow. We don't ship on Sundays. So here we go. It's not $6,000. I don't know if anyone's bothered to do the math here, but it's cuckoo. Crazy nuts good. And I'm going to go even lower because, yes, even on the auctions, you're still going to save your 10%. You have that opportunity, and you still have the money back guarantee. So you save the 10%, get the money back guarantee, and you get this fabulous stone that is oh so important, oh so large, with those very important diamonds around it, and it's not going to be $6,000. Now, FYI, right here, right now, if you didn't take 10% off, that's going to calculate out to $520 a carat or so. That's going to beat everybody out there. And I know nobody else has Blue Wing Block Ds. So suddenly you're getting best quality, best price. I like that. That's a good mix. Instead of those $6,000, you know that if you bid $6,000 and you bought it and you win it and you'd have $600 saved. That's $5,400. Follow along with me, because that now is a per carat of $472 a carat. So now that's going to be my best Blue Wing Museum Reserve per carat price that I've ever had, outside of a smaller stone that I did on Friday, that then actually didn't sell on Friday, and I brought it out yesterday, and within 1 second it was gone. But that was a 7 carat. This one's bigger. So here's what we're going to do instead of $6,000, because I don't have an open, and I refuse to melt this down. I refuse to hand this to our jewelers like this. whoops, because they're going to look at me like, you couldn't sell that? And by the way, this is the price that TVON knows, 13 grand. 13 grand. I'm going to get that look like, you couldn't sell that? You couldn't sell that 1144 at $13,000 with the big chunky diamonds on the sides? Nope, not today. So you get a better value, and we're not going to start at 59 or 58 or 57 or 56, and maybe, just maybe, I think we're already at lowest per carat ever, even regardless of being museum reserve. We could go back to the regular blue wings before the museum reserves came out to play, and we're looking at a significant value on a price per carat. But I'm not even asking for $5,600 to start. We're going to go 55. It is it's my number because I was born on 5/5. So I'm going to do that and hope that it brings a little bit of good luck here. Because guess what? It would also be under it would be under what, $49.99? It'd be less. So you would get it. Well, we can't talk about it yet because we have no open, but there would be $550 off. So it would be under $5,000, which I haven't calculated the per carat price yet, but that is, I can tell you this, ultra low, ultra low for that per carat. So let's take a look at it because yeah, $5,500 and 10% off. By the way, I'll do a $10 increment, so don't worry about that. $5,500, 10% off would be $49.50, right? Then we go to $11.44. Per carat price comes down to, okay, I need to take that down. Before anybody realizes what is going on right now, I need to probably take that away and not even give it 60 seconds because realize that if that open was received, not only are we seeing our best per carat price ever, that per carat price, and I know there's other people out there, you know it, I know it because they're probably doing it right now, selling tanzanites that are not blue wing block D, that have no trace of red whatsoever, that have no neon, no blues even, they're lavenders, which is fine. But they're what, $550 a carat, $600 a carat? Heck, the ones that I saw on the big nationwide 24-hour place recently from a friend in the business, he was selling his for what? They were $3,600 a carat for 2 carat stones. $3,600 a carat, and it was light lavender as could be. And now we are, the math is mathing here, we are at $430 a carat. $430. So nobody, including miners, including the guys who were doing the deep dive into the mine, all of that, you can't do $430 a carat. And we have to remember this is not a loose stone. It's in gold with fancy cut diamonds on the sides. So let's see. We've got 60 seconds to get it started. I will take it down. I can't even offer this for whatever money I'm losing here is going to come right out of the paycheck because honestly, I can't. This is not normal. This is not normal pricing. And it's just my goal here has gotten kind of overtaken the situation. I just really want it to go. I really want to send this out. And I know how beautiful a stone is. I think we can all see that. I know how specialty the diamonds are. I can see that. And yet we don't bring anything like this ever. And yet it would be $432. And I know that seems, like what? But it's true. I mean, it's as simple as math. If you get your calculator out, $5,500 if we get the open in 25 seconds, it's $550 off if that stays there, and it's just the open, and we're verifying now, and it's $550 off. Well, that'd be $49.50 divided by 11.44. It's $430 a carat. Free gold, free diamonds, free labor, free shipping, free sizing. Okay, what else? What else? Anything else you want? I mean, seriously, what else can I deliver? What else? If you live within driving distance, I'll hand deliver it. My goodness, I'm going to be all over in the next few days. I mean, every day I drive like, I don't know, 1,000,000 miles. I can hand deliver it. Whatever you want. $5,500. Do we have the open? Who is it? Karen. Hi, Karen. We've got Karen with the open at $5,500. Karen sees the value. And whether you're just going to turn around and resell it, if you want to wear it every day, if you want to have it as the ultimate collectible because it is, that is up to you. But we have a final 2-minute coming down to the wire. And then we need requests because this is my last item of the show. And we still have 23 minutes left to go. After we run the clock, it'll be 21 minutes to go. So all you have to do is let me know what you'd like to see in this last little bit of Sunday. And if you want the tanzanite, You have to dial in right now. 55, and it's only a $10 increment, by the way. So $5,500 we have. It is going to go, and that's the good news. It goes somewhere to somebody, but right now, we need you to know that there is, do I need to say it one more time? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. By the way, Jason, do you know where Karen's calling from, by the way? Is she in driving distance? Florida. Oh. I don't know, Karen, I don't know if I can hand deliver that. Florida's a ways away. Okay, so she's okay with us shipping it? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. That's a long way away. That'll take me days to get there. But I'm sure it's beautiful out there. The weather's probably nice. Probably no snowstorms or anything. No polar vortex to worry about. $5,500 going to Karen's house unless anybody else wants to come on in and give yourself a chance here. We've got a 2-minute clock headed your way. In 2 minutes, it will be sold. When the clock hits 0, it's going to be done. And it's only $10 on the increment. You save 10%. So go up $10, backwards 10%, which would be at least $550. So let's get to it. Final call now, and we've got the open. So it is going to go somewhere to somebody. Right now it's headed to Florida. If you have anything to say about it and you'd rather go to your house instead, let's give it a final 2-minute clock and we will be done. I know I should not be selling this for this price. And now we can say, as of today, where's the Guinness book? Because as of today, we've now got a new record-setting museum reserve per carat price tag as well. We can officially say that now that we have the open. So we can say best price per carat we've ever had on museum reserve. How about that? So major value here, $5,500 and $10 increments, 90 seconds left to go. If you'd like to get in on this one, it is your last chance, last call. What a ring. And in solid white gold, nothing to change there, just the size that we need to know from you. What size would you like it to be when it arrives so that it can be ready to pop on your hand and wear and enjoy forever and ever? This is the chance to do it right now. For 55, we're looking for 55, 10 or more. You've got about 70 seconds now to jump in, give us a call, and we'll help you out. But that is pretty wild, isn't it? $5,500 for $1,144. Very, very special. We'll recap some rings. We've got a few pieces left to go around here, so we'll do some recaps before we go. Still have the gorgeous fawn diamond drop earrings. They got to go. We've got some Congolese. I do have the moonstone pendant, which is here. It's beautiful. We've got the star ruby, some Paraiba earrings that were under 1,000, tanzanites. I mean, there's also there's a heart shape we showed you earlier. The 31 karat heart shape is also still here. Karen, this is looking very good for you, my friend. So Karen, I think it's going to be yours. 30 seconds left. I hope she'll call me or drop me a line or send me an email when she gets it at home and let me know what she thinks, because it is really stunning. And these they never ever, they can't quite do justice to them on TV. I mean, it really is about getting so much more of that neon and red in person that you just can't see. That's, you know, approaching your screen here. It's really a beautiful stone. So we'll do some recaps here. We've got our 5,500 going once, twice, 3 times, and 5 seconds to make it official. And that will be Karen's piece. And congratulations to you, unless we have anybody trying to get in. And no, so that is going to be it, guys. $5,500. How about that? That's pretty insane, isn't it? $430 a carat. Can't beat it. All right, so that is gone. Congratulations. Here's a little recap of our moonstone pendant in the round. Really wanted you to see that one more time. It's 112-9740. Now, that is the round stone. Look at that moonstone. Every single color, goldens, oranges, yellows, blues, greens, purples, pinks, all of that. Even a little bit of a magenta red comes through. That's going to be our 254 round. 83 points in diamonds, baguettes and rounds together, and that is one collar, $26.99. So we had the new moonstone go of the ring category, but wanted to bring you that pendant, which of course is in that 18 karat solid gold, which is awfully nice. That's a very nice upgrade, a nice big fancy upgrade for you there. And then last call, show you everything we have left in rings here, and we'll see if anything is of interest, and then we'll put them all up together. And then also, I did want to remind you, yes. That's so sweet. Oh, that's so nice. Karen, thank you so much. And happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Thank you. I'm so thankful for you, Karen. Thanks for being with us today and getting that great value. That's really, it's a beauty. You're going to love it. And I hope you have a wonderful, safe, and happy holiday as well. Okay, so I'm going to just add a few things to this little wheel here. So we've got some rings to recap. It includes our Congolese with the baguettes. We'll let the moonstone hang out in the middle. We'll let the party revolve around the moonstone there because it feels like a party, doesn't it? And then we'll show you a few other pieces that we have here, like the yellow diamond. which is, again, I'm going to be shopping a lot of jewelry, I think. We also have the sapphire. Here's the sapphire that's in platinum. We had that come out by request earlier. We also had a really good unheated star ruby that is around. It is a very special, just a real classic halo mounting for the round ruby. That's the asterism. That makes it a star ruby. And that one's under $2,000. We had a kunzite here in 14 karat gold. This one is under $1,000 actually. It's a $9.99 kunzite opportunity, and I'll just keep on adding because we also have some other things to consider. Now this one may not be fair to the rings, but I do want to just show it to you. There's the heart-shaped tanzanite. This is the 31 karat. It's a 3164. It's our museum reserve heart shape in the pendant. We have got it under $17,000. I also want to throw the men's ring into the mix here. This is the men's opal that was new today, like a hologram of a men's opal. Check that out. Greens, blues, there's some red and orange and yellow as well. In that opal, one of our most handsome men's rings, I think, that we've done in a long, long time. Also have some great earrings. A lot of these pieces are from way earlier in the show, like first hour, first few minutes. We have the Paraibas here. Look at how nicely those, I was mentioning this earlier, the Paraibas that I have go well with the Congolese. So you can see there next to the Congolese, those are Paraiba tourmaline earrings. They're also under $1,000. So a lot of ideas under here, over on this wheel, are under $1,000. It's going to be our Paraiba earrings, our kunzite ring, our sapphire ring as well. And then everything else is going to vary a little bit, but we have several ideas under $2. Also want to remind you, these fawn diamond earrings are here. The fawn diamond drops, I don't know how, this was one of the shockers of the day, but you know they'll go before the show is over. This is our rose gold, but you can choose your gold color. It's a fawn diamond round in a drop style earring where even the lever backs are done in diamonds in the front. There's only one pair. They're in the rose gold now, but you change it. It's a carat 11 in the round fawn diamonds, which you see there, and yet it's got a lot of diamonds around it, 83 points around them. So that's a really good earring if you like a drop style with a lot of diamond weight. And then of course our opal, don't miss out on that opal. That opal is stunning. And then of course the tanzanite. Well, the tanzanite's the 31 karat, then the sapphire's in the front right. That's a blue sapphire. And let me see if I can fit in another item here. Something you have not seen in the show is this big, it's colossal really. It's a huge morganite round. Portuguese cut, look at this one. Does that suit anybody's fancy right there? We've got a beautiful pink. It's like a pink diamond, and actually it has pink diamonds with it. Pink diamonds around it, white diamonds around that. This is an assortment of pieces that have all been presented, except for the morganite. We're throwing that in as something new for you to look at. These have all been presented other than the morganite in full already in the show. We have 15 minutes left to go. I'm going to give the wheel 2 minutes. Then I'm going to go out into some of Wednesday's material and go bring some of that out to you as well, okay? So here's your last chance, last call on anything you want on this wheel. There are sorted price tags, several that are under $1,000. You take 10% off everything. Maybe the biggest value and certainly the biggest savings would be in that heart-shaped tanzanite. Given the fact it's 31.5 carats plus. That is the way to go if you want something very, very museum oriented. That was a good way to go. So we'll take a look here at all of our options and we'll give it 3 minutes on that wheel and then we'll send them on out of here. And we do have, again, any last minute request you have, something you want to bring out, we have all of anything available from Friday and anything available from Saturday are all here. So if there is something, it's really easy to access anything from the last couple of days that you might be thinking about as well. But you see what's happening here with all these great values. Morganite round, yellow diamond. This is our sapphire and platinum. Here's our kunzite emerald cut. There's the Congolese. These are Paraiba earrings, under $1,000 there. The fawn diamond earring drops, $26.99. The star ruby, $18.88. The moonstone pendant, $26.99. The yellow diamond, $36.99 if you want it. Here we go, guys. The sapphire's only $8.88. Very affordable. The men's opal, $29.99 for the men's opal. The tanzanite, $16,999 for the tanzanite heart-shaped pendant. And the morganite we haven't talked about yet, but that round is stunning. And that morganite, I can blow it out for you. End of the show is here. We can do that for $22.99 on the morganite. Just let me know. And if you have a last-minute request, it is time now or never, because we don't see you till Wednesday. So here's your last call. And we've got a couple requests. Hi, Shirley. We've got a beautiful dangling. Oh, my goodness. Are these all requests? We better clear our wheel because we got a lot of requests to get to. I'm going to show you all different types of rings. Okay, so Karen, we've got some requests for you, and Shirley, we've got the dangling diamonds by the yard for you. Okay, so that I can show right now because that doesn't require the wheel. So let me show you what we have in our dangling diamonds by the yard, which is going to be a popular bestseller. Take a look at that. That's always a favorite. And it's got a new price here. We're going to do 111-5147, 1 carat, and there are a total of 9 stones here. 9 stones in the dangling version. So what the beauty of this one is that they're draping from the chain, not set within the chain. So they always face out, face up, meaning front of the diamond is always facing out to the world. It's our 1 carat, full adjustability, 16, 17, 18 inches in length, lobster claw closure, and that necklace is only going to be $1,399. So surely that's for you. We actually have the white, the yellow, and the rose gold available. Or I'm sorry, just white and rose ready to ship, but we can do the yellow gold, okay? Yes, go ahead, Allison. Yes, I can. Let me get you the opal men's ring, a look on the hand here. And don't forget that one's finished on the inside too. So there's the inside finishing. The item number on the opal is 1129738. And here it is on the hand for you. It is like a hologram. It really is. Look at that, what it does. Blue to green, but there's more than that happening in this men's opal. It's our 220, looking larger than that, 9 points of diamonds on the sides as well. And there you can see, there's suddenly the yellows and the reds come out to play. It's all a matter of the movement. And as you wear it, it's never going to look the same way twice. You always get these multiple colors. By the way, it's $29.99, but there's $300 in a discount happening right away, immediately. So you've got that great value, and that's one of those affordable gents rings. You don't expect to see a lot of gents rings under $3,000, but our 220 opal from Lightning Ridge, Australia is just that. So Karen, I've got a whole bunch of rings to put up. So we're gonna, guys, I gotta wrap up this wheel here because we have to move everything aside to show Karen all of her requests. We've got sapphires and savorites to show her. So I guess it's a sapphire savorite combination request. We'll show all those. But again, last call if we need anything off that wheel. And here's that men's ring if it is still available, which it is verifying right now. See, it's got the yellows, the oranges, the reds as well. It's a great stone. And this little, I like the texture to that mounting itself. Instead of being just smooth gold, it's got that nice texture on the sides. Okay, so final call on anything up there because we got to get to Karen's request and she's going to take a whole wheel of requests. But again, last chance on anything here, 2 final minutes, then we'll move aside, okay? And the dangling diamonds by the yard surely is $13.99 if you'd like to get that. Okay, Jason might be taking the moonstone pendant. Will, any questions or anything we can show you up close? All right, last call, last chance. There's our 2-minute clock. So we'll go ahead and get you a last final look. Anything up there, remember everything is $16,999 or less. Most things are under $3,000 on that wheel, just not all of the things. So it's there's a lot of variety up there. That's the point. There's something for everybody. That's the hope. So different price points, different styles, different stones, different designs. But again, hopefully something for everybody. And yes, several items are under $1,000, like the Paraíba earrings, the kunzite ring, and the sapphire ring, also under $1,000 to get any of those that I just mentioned. And all before 10% off, too. So you get that extra discount. All right, so we've got Karen's request coming up. Karen will show you a few ideas here, sapphires and savorites on the way. I've got 3 sapphires and 1 savorite, which means that hopefully we can tantalize a few of you on this next assortment, okay? So we'll get those ready to go. Call me if you have any questions on the morganite. Maybe you want the kunzite, $9.99. These earrings, only $9.99 as well for Paraíbas. Unbelievable. $8.88 for this platinum and sapphire bypass style band. $36.99 on the yellow diamond. $26.99 for that round moonstone. That's got to go. Here's the Congolese. It's a blue-green for $18.88. We've got those gorgeous drop earrings. They're $26.99 as well, which are all these prices are before your 10% off. Then we've got our star ruby, $18.88. The men's opal is $29.99, and then the tanzanite is $16,999. That'll come down to like $15,300. So a really important value there. Now we get to some sapphires. Sapphires times 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then I also have a savorite to mix in to the bunch. So all the sapphires are going to be in a gorgeous either platinum or gold. We'll talk you through those. And then we also have the savorite. So how can we help you here? We got some great ones for you. And we'll come in a little closer on the 4 here. Blue sapphires times 3, savorite in the marquise in the back. And here you go. We'll get them all here for you. Actually, you know what? If we want to make this real simple, we're going to send them out for either $11.11 or less. There's nothing on this wheel that'll be over $1,000 at checkout. Nothing. It's either, I'm going to walk you through what's what, so I just want to make sure they all go. Let's send them all out. Obviously, requests, great, but we want to send every single piece out of here. So this one, first of all, platinum, carat 22, pear shape. Then it's got the diamond weight of 50 points. That's going to be 1111. Then we have the Savorite. Savorite garnet, really rare stone, especially in the Marquise cut. That's a 101 in platinum. Fancy diamonds on the sides. That's going to be $949 plus your discount. Then we go here. That's a ballerina style of a sapphire mounting. Oval stone. It's our 84-point oval sapphire with a 52-point diamond weight. It is only $1111 as well. And then up front, that is another sapphire in platinum. That's a carat 24. Biggest sapphire up there. It beats the other one by 2 points. That's the 122. Here's the 124. That's going to be 17 points in diamonds. It's $1111 as well. Now, $1111 is a price tag that comes down to $999 and change. So everything up here, $949 on the Savorite. The sapphires are all going to be $1111, or I guess they're all $1111. Yeah, all the sapphires. Yeah. The what? The ruby sapphire? Do you mean the star ruby? Yes, gotcha. Here you go. Here's the star ruby. It's 1888. That stone, by the way, was about a 2 carat. It's a 216. It's got a purpley red, but again, more ruby than it is purple. And it's going to be our 216 star ruby, 62 points in diamonds, and it's in 14 karat white gold. And it's 1888, but that's really 1699. So a huge value there. I'll try it on for you as well, Jason. Here it is. It was here earlier, much earlier today. There it is on the hand, 1699 on that star ruby, and stays in the white gold, but we will size it for you. And only going to be 1699 on that one. We have a lot of backed up calls. So all the sapphires are really $999 because they're $1111, but after your discount, they're $999. The Savorite's $949, but that's before your discount. So everything up here is going to end up being $1,000, under $1,000. So you got some great opportunities there. And take advantage, 3 sapphires and a Savorite. It's like 3 men and a baby. Let us help you. If you have any questions, I can go over those carat weights again. We can try them on, and we can help you out. But you do need to shop them now because we are, yes. Oh, I thought you said Savorite. You mean, oh, gotcha. You talking about the Congo maybe? This one. Okay, Savorite and Congo together. You got it. All right, I gotcha. Savorite and Congolese from the last wheel. So there's the Savorite on the pinky, which is $949. The Congolese tourmaline is a blue-green with the baguettes on the side. It's $1888. No, $1699. Yes, we did even better. $1699 on the Congolese and the Savorite. Or you could just get both because they're very different in the sense that that's a true, like an emerald green color, but in a garnet. There's your blue-green in a tourmaline, and we're very busy on the phone lines. There's your information for the Congo that we had up earlier. Yes. No. A pear-shaped green. Not that's still available. Yesterday we did, but it was a Paraíba and it sold. No pear-shaped greens. Back to our wheel. So here's the 1111 or under. And again, the Savorite's $949. All the blue sapphires are $1,111, which is really $999 and change. The Savorite is $949. So they're all going to be under $1,000 after your discount. Huge opportunity here, $16.99 on that Congolese that I just had on my ring finger. Last call on the show. We have 4 minutes to go. So it's our last call, last chance, last opportunity. And again, Black Friday countdown. No show Monday or Tuesday. So remember, you have right now to take advantage of anything you've seen today. And again, don't forget about that Dangling Diamonds by the Yard, our DDBTY, which is $13.99, 1 carat in diamonds, all draping from the chain. And then any questions you have, 3 sapphires. 2 of those are about a carat and a quarter. That cannot be expressed how really rare those are. This one is a carat 22. The one in the very front, carat 24. Those are big sapphires for $9.99. And there's our last 3 minutes of the show counting down. So if you have questions on this wheel or anything else you've seen today, It is now or never time. There's only a couple minutes after we go off the air that the phone lines stay open for you. So make sure you do also keep that in mind. I want to make sure you get your favorites before they all go. Thanks for being with us today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving. I'm not going to see you guys until Friday. So I'll be just going to take a little much needed time with family for the next couple of days. So I'll see you guys on Friday. And Joyce will be with you. So you'll be happy to have her with you for your Wednesday and Thursday evenings. And I'll see you Friday night for Black Friday. So, and again, we have our last 2 minutes left with you here. So it's our last call on this show. Anything else you need to check on? Will, did you have any questions or anything you want to see real quick before we go? He looks like he's deep in conversation there. Allison, any questions? 2 minutes and a half, and we are, yep. What color tourmaline? Oh, that I've shown? Don't have it. I don't have that in front of me. Nope, I never got that request. Was it from a previous day? Oh, that stuff. I have no, yeah, I don't have everything in the inventory out here. So we'll see if we can get it. Opal Gents you're taking? Gotcha. Opal Gents is gone. We're going to look for that request. I'll see if we can get it out here real quick. And don't forget everything, every line locked, every line and then some. So bear with us if you're waiting on hold. We will get to you and we can keep the show going online if you need us to. So head over to YouTube, Facebook, or TVON.com if you'd like a little extra time to see some of these requests. Joanne, your requester might have to do that because I'm not sure which ring they're talking about. So we'll have to try to search it, find it, bring it out for you. But we have 1:40 left. That's 100 seconds left to shop. The show, at least on television. So online would be the place to go because we have a lot of busy lines here. TVON.com, Facebook, go search TVON on Facebook, or YouTube. You can go search TVON Jewelry at YouTube and go shop there as well. And that way we can keep the show going a little extra if you need some time, okay? So 11:11, everything on that wheel will be under $1,000 when your discount is taken. So that will be that. 1 minute left to go. Again, we wish you all a wonderful, since I'm not going to see you before Thanksgiving, I hope you have a wonderful, happy holiday. We're so grateful for you. So let me just say, on behalf of all of us at TVON and myself personally, I'm so grateful and thankful for our TVON family. So thank you all for being with us whenever you can. We really appreciate you all so much. And I hope that this being a Thanksgiving holiday of gratitude and togetherness, and again, just we're so thankful that we can be together when we can. So thank you. I'll see you guys on Friday. Again, tune in. No Monday, no Tuesday shows. Joyce will be with you Wednesday and Thursday. I'll see you guys Friday night. And we will have a party with Black Friday. So last chance, last call. So again, officially Black Friday, yes. But the countdown sale will continue. But again, no show Monday or Tuesday. Back Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and then of course back on the weekend as well. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us today. If you have any last minute questions, any last minute requests, we're here to help you out with those. And thank you so much. Again, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a wonderful, safe, and happy holiday. Safe travels to everybody as well. I know it's a busy travel holiday. So everyone be safe out there on those roads and railroads and in the skies as well. Thank y'all so much. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a wonderful holiday. I'll see you back on Friday. Joyce is here on Wednesday. See you then. Are we going to show request? Did we find it? What is it? Because I don't remember anything like that. Not the one I have here, because I have a carat 63 pair. That one? Oh, carat 63? That's okay. I have it. Who is it? Tony, we'll keep going for just a second. We're going to show a request here. Here it is, carat 63. Tony, that's going to be 8110. But they're going to take a second to log on, I think. But it's 8110 is the number. And it's going to be our carat 63 Congolese. And it is a blue-green. And it is in 18 karat gold. And it also is 33 points in diamonds. So it's that triple split shank style with the pear-shaped stone. Looks amazing. And it's got that real nice blue-green to it. And then you can see how everything leads up. I love that, the little arch. There's a little arch of diamonds. This you don't see very often, which is basically the basket. So it's the side profile of the basket there that makes it so intriguing. And then your triple split shank leading into that 163. And that one we can discount. Wow, that's quite a discount. We'll just a little off the air discount here is what it is. It'll be $12.99, which is $11.69 instead at checkout. So a huge value right there. And Joanne, whenever she's there and logged on, we can try it on for her and give her all the details. Yes. Oh boy, so you want the marquise, the oval, and this one all together. You got it. And the marquise. Okay, all three are going to be on together here. They are all slightly different, aren't they? They sure are. We've got this green. This is a true green. So think like emerald green. That's a blue green in the Congolese, maybe 60-40 green to blue. And this one's a little more intense. It's got a little more teal type of color. So it just depends on, you know, what color play they're going for, what they're really looking for there. But a little more, yeah, teal blue green on that one. A little lighter, more spearminty. This is really a true green. There's no blue in the Tsavorite at all. It's a different stone entirely. It's a garnet. So, and again, prices vary, $949, $16.99, $12.99. They've all been marked down and they're all an extra 10% off. So those are the three that they wanted to see together. And if you have it like narrowed down, we can always put them together on the wheel for you and go over those item numbers. All right, and then we'll show them up close too. Okay, Tsavorite, right here in the middle, $949 on that one. Then our pear shape, this one's gonna be the one you just started seeing for the first time. That's a tourmaline. Blue-green, $12.99 though on that price tag. And then we have the blue-green here in the oval, which is our Congolese, also the largest, also the biggest diamonds. And that's gonna be our $16.99, all 10% extra off. So a big time value on everything. And again, you can keep on calling because we're still here hanging out, showing jewelry, and keep on calling and asking for requests or anything else. Questions, if you want to pick up something before somebody else does, because that's what's happening right now is pieces from the entire 3-hour show are going. So we do want to make sure you're getting your favorite before somebody else does. And Joanne, any other questions on those or want to see any item numbers? But you got it. The pear shape, you got it. That's going to be that Congolese, and I have an item number for you. It's 112-8110.